sure that Dukes and Sphinx actually had any crash pads available though, but Mongraal and Mr. Savage, they're gonna get caught out on that rotate. Victor V making sure to confirm that second elimination here for this duo. That could be a huge issue though, depending on how fast Dukes and Sphinx actually look to play catch up, or whether or not they even spot out the fact that Victor V and Paper are weakened. They are currently in the bottom of this ravine right now, but Victor V and Paper, it didn't even look like it was an intentional start. Mongraal and Mr. Savage just got crash pad landed on.
Yeah, but not only that, Victor V and Paper, you saw the surge update there. The reason they were
Alright,
fighting
there we go.
Duke and Sphinx in the
Finally
first
got
place,
live.
they initiated that entire battle. They needed to take a fight. They knew that right away, given their
So we got, this is game
winning
4.
activity in this
Alright.
game. So, you know, it
I
was
wonder
inevitable.
what,
The next team that they
score is
landed
right
near
now.
was going to have to face that challenge. And unfortunately, Mongraal and Mr. Savage just couldn't answer the call there. Vino and Clicks on the move, still alive right now. Prudobot Pollo situated on high ground here, so
They blow
they
Surge?
also
I'm
have
about
a
to
problem
say.
right now, but that problem is
Dang.
quickly being resolved here through the
That's crazy that they're below Surge
accuracy
right
of
now.
Peterbot. It's impressive what
needs
he's
more,
able
though.
to do.
Oh yeah.
Sheena's medallion helps, but these Storm Surge ticks continuing to kind of be this thorn in the side here of Peterbot, just non-stop dropping, picking it back up. Both Peterbot and Pollo looking at completely separate angles, just trying to see if they can pinpoint some damage onto anyone, anywhere, but nobody popping their heads out. Finally, Bugha gonna get slightly clipped on his rotate. Now Peterbot recognizing the fact there's a big exchange taking place just underneath them, but there's so many teams rifting around him as well. He wants to look to the skies, he wants to look to the floor below, but he needs to just connect somewhere, anywhere. Same case scenario for
Jeez,
Pollo.
Peterbot is just taking a ton
For
of Surge
second
damage
place
right
team,
now.
they're teeter-tottering,
That's wild.
and they might find their ninth lobby cut short if they can't convert to some damage soon.
They're gonna land on the team below them.
Dang.
Barely
Yeah, they're gonna
short
jump
right
on
now.
somebody.
Or across them, you know.
Bro,
what?
with the
Why go
deagle.
low when you can go high, and they're gonna take on Braids.
Ooh.
And they actually trap them. This is perfect, and a monster shot traded on both sides. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like
He's still not above
it's
Surge.
gonna be enough. But wait, it might have just bought some time, given that the zone's on the move right now. But look, he is hot on the heels here, and they know that they have to finish this. And the time is starting to run out. Although his HP's, of course, regenerating, given the metal. We gotta get elimination here, or they are gonna be sent right back to the lobby. This is gonna give a real shot to our top 3, top 5 standing players to go ahead and
For
jump
real.
ahead.
Jumping on somebody else. I cannot believe Peterbot is so low on Surge right now, and he's out.
But no,
Wild.
not enough time for Peterbot there to make a move. The Storm Surge gets him first. A body tag will keep him alive in the game here. Pollo needs to find one here and now, but nothing opens up for him.
Edgy just got saved, essentially, from Peterbot's aggression. Looked like
above.
Brett's.
Oh
got
my
that
god.
shot to the side, but Pollo, he's only got that machinist
Wow.
medallion to depend on as far as his shield situation is concerned.
Oh,
way he
man,
can.
they
Visuals
barely
and Braids
survived.
continue to hold
Acorn's
the
still
line
up.
just
Okay.
underneath
Thank
Pollo.
God Pink
They
is
are
still alive.
boxed up.
Maybe
They're
Pink can finally
refusing to
actually start
budge.
to pop
And
off here with
now,
Miro.
if they caught wind of Peterbot's name in that elimination feed, Visuals and Braids might know this is an isolated Pollo. This is a solo. We can take him out.
Definitely a potential there. Meanwhile, on the other side, Paper and Victor V fall to the hands of Japko and Quanti just a couple of moments ago. That's going to halt all their momentum, giving Quanti and Japko a big jump up. Still, though, they are below the surge here.
Dang, Peterbot and Zeno are tied right now. That's crazy.
I mean, I dare say Pollo's in a better position than them, just with the medallion.
Ooh.
To buy him some time, and
Wow.
Bolts gets cracked with a headshot from the
That's
legendary
wild.
DMR there. And that damage is going to be felt, but there's just no follow-up. Look at the limited pressure here.
Bryce trying to get that revive though off on
Oh,
the
he
Oh,
didn't
but
get it.
recognizes this is a lost effort.
Dang,
He's
that's
gonna abandon
wild.
His duo and look to play this one out now as a solo. Quanti left in the exact same position here. Yapko not going to be able to get that revive. So poor Quanti just stuck inside that low ground. And one more time, Pollo, just a waiting game. It's going to be a lot of dropping and picking back up of this Machinist Medallion. It's bound to flag some other teams in the lobby, though. When they see this Medallion consistently being dropped and then picked back up, they've got to know that he is in some heavy pressure. Otherwise, why would he insist on getting that refresh of the Phi-Tictor shield?
Yeah, definitely. And also just, you know, letting the entire lobby know what's happening here. It doesn't really make much sense, regardless of how you want to cut it up. But a couple significant things have happened. Pollo earned himself placement points and that elimination, right? We talk about how every step towards the finish line counts, and it helps go the distance here, and that's...
This is wild right now, the fact that Pollo is about to data surge. Is he going on Bryce, who's a solo?
Much different situation. He's got plenty of heals. He's got plenty of damage.
10.
Pollo tries to wait this one out, tries to sit this
12.
one out, but the storm just doesn't allow him. He's the only player.
If he hits that, it changes the entire match. He missed that shotgun shot. That was so important. He got it a warning. He's still back in warning, so he stopped taking the damage. He's 137 below. Bro, this is an insane clutch from Pollo right now, though. Oh, and he's dead. Who jumped in his box?
All of that immediate competition, though.
Virgil.
Falls here. Bryce is still in the game right
Epic
now.
will decide to.
The standings are going to reflect some big changes here. Clix and Vino still alive down low. One of the few teams that are still putting in
Ooh,
work.
Threads and Trashy are alive. Cole and Acorn are alive. Veno and Clix are still alive. What's their mats like? Alright, so the big question here is when do you go for height? So who's on height? It's Threads and Trashy right now, I think. Ninth zone is super early for height. It's super early for height this season. We've seen some teams win when they take zone at height in ninth, but it's been very low. Normally they get flanked and killed. But Chapancini won earlier today taking height in ninth. So I don't know. We'll see. They're way on surge. Pink and Miro finally still making it to an endgame. Thank God. Acorn and Colo alive. Tayson and Beyonzo are alive. Clix and Veno are alive.
To actually try and challenge him on height, but Clix, Veno, they might take their shot at it.
And they're taking their shot straight at building a very, very strong lead right now. They're going to be the first team that crack this.
Batman, Booga, and Rapid are still up.
Here, just through placement points alone, because they don't have any eliminations. They haven't earned any yet.
Ooh, Falcon and Tayson with the elimination. What's up, Iron? Oh, what's up, Rostro Vibes? AKA Iron Godly. Alright, so I don't think Threads and Trashy are going to win this. Even though they're on height, normally when somebody takes height in ninth zone, they die. Now, they may win it. We'll see. We're in 10th right now, so this is interesting. I'm very curious. Clix and Veno are in first right now. Peterbot and Pollo just went down.
Still moving here, finally earning themselves tackle.
Ooh, Mixin.
Maybe they'll get their second here.
They're playing ulti low. Do they have medkits though to play for heal off? I don't know. Pink and Miro finally making a 10 endgame. They did terrible yesterday, Pink and Miro. They need to pop off today. Oh, Clix is dead! Wow, I can't believe Threads and Trashy aren't getting challenged for height right now. Ooh, Pink and Miro on Cole and Acorn. Well, right now, Threads and Trashy look like they're in the driver's seat because nobody's challenged for height. Which is crazy because, like, but normally when somebody takes height in ninth zone, they've lost. So this should be in the minority here. Oh, who just went down? Seek just went down. Rapid's out. Tayson's out. Threads and Trashy I still think are on height. So if Threads and Trashy hold height, they're going to win. Look at Cole and Acorn though, man. FNCS champions right here. They're still on height. Yeah, they're going to win. Threads and Trashy win this. Which is wild, because normally when you take height in ninth zone, you don't win. But I think we've been seeing it more and more today. Like, people are taking height in ninth zone and winning. But in semis, that didn't happen at all. In grands, most of the time yesterday, that didn't happen at all. But it's happened now, I think, like 2 or 3 times today. Because Chapancini took height in ninth zone earlier today and won. Oh! Oh. Man, could you imagine if you missed that shotgun shot?
the little bit of material that gets generated from the elimination.
Oh!
This gives them
Oh, okay, yeah, that was Threads.
And Threads is still on the move. Look at this weakened Noxie behind the
Oh!
one tag, but no.
Who won it?
He ends up falling there.
Gold and Acorn from Low Ground. Oh, that's actually wild. Gold and Acorn from Low Ground. I did not see that half coming.
It just seems like
Wow. Gold and Acorn. I had them on my number 2. They were my... I had Peterbot and Puyo first. Gold and Acorn second. That was wild. That was wild.
Duo that was still left intact in those final moments, MDF. It was just all the solos surrounding them. So quick pickings that they took full advantage of.
Very impressive game. Very, very...
Like, sometimes people just be winning if they just be playing ulti low and just surviving. Like, you basically have, like, 2 choices, right? It's either you play ulti low and you just survive and hope that you can make something happen in endgame, or B, you take height in, like, 9th, 10th, or 11th zone, but he just loses. This is the problem with taking height in, like, 9th zone, is you just don't have the maps to fight late. So, like, it's so hard. We'll see. Clix and Venom are still in first, though. We'll see.
Locked and loaded for Dignitas Acorn. Man City's cold, and that is gonna for sure propel them into this conversation. Now, Taco.
Yeah, I mean, 11 eliminations on top of the 100 Victory Royale points. The leaderboards are starting to look kind of crazy, but we'll get more insight as to that right after the short break.
All right. While they're doing all of this. Wow, Pink and Miro are finally starting to pop off. They've had a decent day today. 162. I wonder why they show it. Why don't they show it like together on here? Why is it like this? So Cold and Acorn have had the best days. So they had 286 plus what they had yesterday, 134. So they're in the 400. So they're not in like first. Pink and Miro 162 is a lot better. Jason and Yonzo are doing better today, I think. I don't know why it's like, oh, cumulative, there we go. So yeah, Clix and Venom are in first. Peterbot and Puyo are in second. Acorn and Cole, whoa, they jumped up all the way to 7th. That's huge. Epic, Will, and Muzz, they qual. They qual if they stay here. Jason and Yonzo also qual if they stay in. Bryce and Bullets are definitely going to be in. Look at Trashy and Threads. No, I didn't think they were going to be in third. So, I slept on them. Didn't sleep on them. Didn't sleep on them. Didn't sleep on them. Where's Booga at? Oh, Booga might not qual, bro. Booga might not qual. Wow, Baka and Pars fell off. Baka and Pars not doing well.
Acorn and Cold just have a 166
Beacon and Miro in striking distance though to qual.
Point of grand finals. What is going on? This tournament is alive. It's breathing. It is on fire. It is changing. Acorn and Cold, guys who already have spots to global championships, guys who just came in and said, "Hey, I know we've been under the radar, Zeke. It's fine. You want
where's Mongo and
some
Savage
big
at?
games? All right, Zeke will give you a big game." Vivid, 166 points out of a single game. What?
Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I should have saved the line when I mentioned after the first game of the day when Dukes and Sphinx won that. I was like, yeah, listen, here we go. NA fashion. We're gonna have an insane comeback from them. No, it's gonna happen in game number 9 by Acorn and Cold, continuing that conversation, putting themselves up surely towards the top of the leaderboard. Like, can't wait to see how that one actually comes out. But yeah, 11 eliminations by the duo, and this just like so free-flowing, right? It looks like they're just running around. Nobody's even looking at them.
Oh, yeah,
they're
they
just
are.
finding all of the eliminations. So many.
Oh, they're
refreshes.
having a terrible day.
I mean, Acorn and Cold. You know, this
Mongo and
actually
Mr.
isn't
Savage
the
don't
first
qual
time that
worlds.
they've done this. If you look at
Alex
Major
and
2,
Worthy
they
already
finished
qual,
day
but they're
1
gonna
in
get wrecked in
31st
globals.
place. And
Alex
then
and
day
Worthy,
2
they just
finished
getting,
off
they're
in
gonna get clapped in
second,
globals, I
rounding
think.
out their top performance in 5th. So, Acorn and Cold, we talk about this a lot, right? Who are the day 2 teams? Who's going to be able to thrive? And this is Acorn and Cold. They are definitely a day 2 team if you look to the most recent major, and they are pulling out all the stops now.
I just cannot believe.
I wonder if Booga
I
and
just-
Aviv win.
man,
I wonder if
there's
Booga and
so
Aviv
much
qual
that,
worlds.
kind of all happened in this last game.
We'll
We
see.
just want to quickly run you by a couple things that happened, highlighting threats here. Back-to-back solo clutches from threats. I don't know how all of these players are just pulling out these unbelievable solo performance, man. I bet by the end of this season, the solo impact points are going to be crazy for everyone, but again, for Trashy rather, he's got to be feeling like threats. You are the man.
Yeah, just another one of those games, right? Hydreigon, whoever's kind of has it, they're just kind of rolling away with it right now. But I mean, Kelly, you've talked about that hand cannon multiple times in the hands of threats. I mean, he is talked about because of his aim. Clearly very dangerous in his hands as well.
Oh, speaking of dangerous, we are seeing Clix and Vino just take the tiniest bit of a lead over Peterbot and Pollo. But look how close the rest of the lobby is, Zeke.
Dude,
That's
those
the
are
problem,
crazy
Kelly, right?
grands.
The moment that any of these teams in the top 7 go down, it's everyone. It's a free for all once again. A couple.
Yeah,
players
like
point out, so
literally.
7th place,
He's not
Acorn
lying,
and
man.
Cold,
The
right, with them
moment one of them
eligible
goes
here.
down, it is a
But
free
look at
for all.
this
Like
point
any of them have a
disparity.
bad
Less
team.
than 100 points from first all the way down to 7th. Vivid. The Victor Royale by itself is 100 points. This is still anyone's game.
This is so insane right now. Like, this FNCS is far from over. And I was calling it coming into this week, and I was like, listen, I think we're gonna have a race all the way down to game 12. It's gonna be between 2 teams. Right now, we've got like 7, 8 teams keeping themselves in the conversation. And Veno and Clix, listen, I did not like how this game was going at all. I don't think any Clix fans, any Veno fans were liking how this one was going, right? They had to get a reboot. Veno got called off, and I was like, wow, like this is not good for them in terms of being on the leaderboard, right? That they're getting a reboot off. No way they do well this game. And then they pull out an 11? Like, how was that even possible?
To be able to turn around getting rebooted and then somehow not struggling with Storm Surge just proves how well-rounded Vino and Clix are. Sticking to the low ground, sticking to the front of zone, and yes, they did go down in 11th, but clearly that is not an issue, saying that they are still in first place with the most amount of eliminations out of anyone in the top 10 right here. But man, just look at the names that we have here. Batman, Booga, and Rapid being in 5th place, down a game from yesterday.
Dude, I don't even know. NA has brought the heat today. We wanted to take a look and break down damage dealt in these games, right? Let's take a look at this graphic together. So, I'm just gonna let the numbers speak.
Wow, look at
Just
that.
Look at the damage dealt by players individually. I mean, what is going on?
Yeah, I mean, this is the numbers for the 3 games that we've seen today, right? So Cold, Obviously, after that incredible performance right now, averaging more than 1,000 damage per game. Almost all of these players up here in the top 5 for damage dealt individually are averaging almost 1,000. No surprise there to see threats, right? We've seen a couple of solo clutches. Bryson Bolt's obviously having a great day too. No surprise to see him up there. But Rise, let's keep our eyes on Rise, right? I know Asen, or not Rise, Rise and Agers are kind of keeping themselves in the conversation of qualifying for globals right now, and that damage is definitely helping.
This
Okay.
is just. Oh, sorry.
Really quickly, Kelly, I want to jump in here because I just found out that Peterbot and Poyo, this is the first time they've ever gone down or actually been zapped by Storm Surge.
Yep.
What is going on in these games? The first time that we've watched Peterbot fall to Surge? Like, what?
Yeah, I'm happy that you kind of bring that up, right? This is the first time throughout this grand final they took any damage from Storm Surge, like you mentioned, going down to it ultimately as well. And then, you know, Kanata's hitting the socials right now. Like, he's talking about how much Storm Surge damage he feel like he has, but it's still not enough. Like, is Surge getting harder progressively as these grand finals go on? Usually, Kelly, we see a trend of the games be a little bit less stacked, but right now, everybody's kind of reflecting that that's not the case.
I mean, you have to think about it. What is going through these players' minds right now? They only have 3 more games to go before it's all over. This isn't just the last chance for them to get into global championships. This might be the last time that these players play in a level of the FNCS until next year if they don't make it into the global championships. This is it. It's do or die. All of these players are pulling out all the stops. This is exactly what we asked for, and I can't believe we're getting it. Zeke, great job on the script, man.
Thank you. I spent a lot of time writing the script. Only 3 games left to go here. The halfway point begins right now. Taco, MDF, over to you.
Thank you, Zeke. And yeah, I want to.
Clix and Veno, yeah, they're still in first. We'll see though. We'll see.
First place. You cannot afford to fall early. If any of the teams that are on your heels take a dub, they will be rocketing right.
Everybody though is literally.
This is gonna make for.
Everybody though is literally like within like striking distance of each other.
Game 10 is here. We are now starting to see what
No, your
could
top 10 is
be
crazy.
breakaway
Whatever, Zynex.
competitors, but
If
do
there's
not
ever a
let
time where you
that
mispredict
Toretto
something,
eight
if there's ever a time you
has
mispredict
shown us
something, I'm literally
last
spam
week's
pinging you
performance
100
that
times.
You can earn over 150.
Look, I had a wrong prediction. It's their day though.
Double your position.
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. They might drop. We'll see. Everybody is literally like right within each other. So all it takes is for them to have 2 bad games. Like literally everybody is really close to each other. I don't think they'll sell. Like I think they'll be in the top 10. But I'm just saying, don't count your eggs before they hatch. Like I'm not preying on their downfall. I'm happy for them. I didn't think they were gonna do this well though. I have to be honest.
Doing something of this caliber in a finals lobby, they are.
No, I'm definitely not giving you that.
1000% a duo that can repeat that type of performance on the fly. So if our competitors weren't already
What's up, Real Show Vibes?
To an extent, it has to be setting in here, and that's where I think the conversation for me right now, MDF, is who.
So just so y'all can see real quick, here's the breakdown. So Clix and Veno is still in first. Peterbot and Poyo are right behind him. Trez and Thrashy had it crazy, just clutched that game. Batman Booga's still here. Acorn and Cole just won the last game. Booga and Aviv though are a little bit low out of wall. Kanata and Cooper are still within striking distance, and all of these teams are like within 1 victory royale away from each other. So like the difference between first and 7th here, even almost the 7th, is 1 victory royale. So any one of these teams have a bad game, they're dropping like 8 to 9 to 10. So this is gonna be crazy.
Veno and Clix from the last game. Last game, Veno was obviously caught off guard at the mountain.
Yeah, but you gotta win the challenge, bro. You gotta win the challenge. You have to have the best score out of everybody on the challenge. Did you not read when I wrote on the form that you were supposed to fill out? If you have the most points, then yes, you either get V-Bucks or a gifted sub. Was the deal.
Look to stay here for too long, right? You don't want to lose all of your timing here.
Well, that, and I think Veno also just kind of trusts Clix to hold his own from this position, because Clix is going to be able to kind of keep eyes on what Evan and Flappy are actually scheming here at this point.
Let's see.
The fact that they're even contesting
This is
that
so
well
important because if they get these
rather
kills, they'll be good on
surprising,
Surge.
but Veno, he
But
wants
if they
this
die,
match. He wants
it might be their
12
FNCS.
elimination points, essentially, if they're
Oh
able to
man.
both of the elims. And not only that, but they completely clear it.
Not anymore.
Here at Sandy Steps,
Not anymore, unfortunately, because we already did the form and everything. But top 10 picks from our team here get to get the summer V-Bucks. But no, yeah, you can't join now.
Early points, early surge, that can go a long way for Clix and Veno.
I like how they didn't just sit around and wait for them to actually make a move or allow them to get too much material. Instead, they're taking that advantage right away through pure offense here. And this is how you really make a statement.
Bro, I couldn't imagine playing Clix and Veno on console right now, bro. He like on vacation on console, like trying to key one of the best ever to do it.
Right there as well, and you can see that this feels almost personal at this point to finish this fight, but as they continue to advance here, other teams are slowly creeping in on the outside, hearing what's happening, seeing what's going on. That's about the second crash pad we've seen. Looks nearly bots right there, so he's got to lock in. And it's Edgy and Death who's making their same rotate right back to that mountain, so you can see that almost behavior kicking in, right, from some of those other teams there.
Oh, wow. This is a little bit surprising, though. Mongraal and Mr. Savage, for a moment there, it looked like they're going to intervene with Victor V and Paper.
So this team right now, I think, is in 8th.
Game lobby plans, but instead, it seems like it was a little bit more of a front. They just wanted to force Victor V and Paper away from their position, back over.
Bro, this strat where people be doing this is crazy.
Up on them. Vert and Kylie. The
Let's
crouch
see.
approach.
They know a team's there. They know a team dropped.
And I think, I'm almost certain Vert and Kylie know that Victor V and Paper, sure enough, they've caught wind of them now at the Flame Boost Tube. Victor V, at least for right now, out in the open, doesn't realize.
Yeah,
how
Victor V is
exposed
scared,
he
I'm not
is
gonna lie.
from behind, but Kylie and Vert, they are being so patient with that approach.
Here's a couple.
Alright, they got Medal.
I've been calling some
Who's
of
this team they're already fighting?
in this lobby.
Bro, I cannot believe Peterbot died to Surge. Like, Peterbot died to Surge last game. That's wild.
One of two duos, I would say, because the other is Seek and Dash. They have taken out some big names.
This Monster D-Face.
Can't ever count them out of the conversation. This time around, Nerface and Sid are going to give Boya and Peterbot a fight worth disengaging from. And that's not the first time we've actually seen that happen. For one reason or another, they play very, very well against Boya and Peterbot. It's almost as if they just read them very well.
Ooh, Clix and Veno. Who they keying?
Your match. Fino and Clix, though,
Flappy.
fight
Ooh!
once again against Flappy.
The console kid trying to take out Clix and
Makes a mistake
Veno!
there, almost
Oh,
literally
if
pays
he
for it
hits
with his life.
that.
Man,
If he
this team's
200s
really
him,
just putting their
that'd be
stuff on the
crazy.
box. I'm not sure if he wasn't even
They're pressuring Flappy.
loaded there, potentially. a shot already.
Oh, they need this Surge.
They should win this.
Flappy's low. Flappy's dead.
I'd be very surprised if they lost.
Yeah,
at this point,
GG's.
that's for sure. Flappy.
GG's. They're not having a good day, bro. They're facing the 47th ranked team right now. Where I want P to win.
Landed with that Thunderburst. Unfortunately, Evan gonna be able to hide for just a couple seconds longer, but the moment that Clix and Veno crash pad towards him, he's just toast.
Right, no, yeah, Flappy just got
Clix and
cooked.
Veno, slight delay.
Alright, this might be their game though. They're gonna get forecast, I think. But who's looking at forecast? Because there's another team eyeing that forecast power. So let's see. Oh, Alex and Worthy. Alright, talk about a team that's been selling. Alex and Worthy have sold this tournament. Alex and Worthy, I'm calling it right now, are not doing good at globals. I do not believe Alex and Worthy are gonna do well at globals. If they're doing this bad, like where are they at right now? Because I have them 10 and they've sold me so bad. Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
That team was able to
They sold me so bad. Let's see. Alex and Worthy are in 45th. The back-to-back FNCS champions in 45th. I did not expect that. They're back-to-back OCE, but they're in 45th on NA.
Definitely add to the damage. But overall, the game rages on here. We're still very much in the early game here of game number 10.
Look at this.
This round,
It's
there were
super
just
close
two
between
more
Peterbot and Puyo and
opportunities to
Clicks.
solidify
It's so close.
your place.
Bro, any one of these teams has a bad Oswan, that's it.
To the globals.
Bryson Bolts.
Let's see,
Look at that.
Bryson
Alex
Bolts
is
here.
down again, bro. What?
One of the most
Bro, they're just
surprising
getting
performances
clapped.
of
They're just
Bryson
getting
Bolts' career
absolutely
has come
cooked.
this weekend with multiple victory royales across the span of these 2 days.
All right,
Most
look,
notably
look,
picking
look,
up that
look, look.
game 9
I clearly messed
yesterday.
up. I clearly messed up. I'm not denying
Sorry,
it.
game
Obviously,
8
I slept
earlier
on
was
him.
the second game here today, but look at this.
I admit it. Okay? Listen, I lost confidence in them when they sold that game in semi for Heights. But I'm glad they're popping off today, man. I'm glad that I'm happy for them. Obviously, I sold on them.
But Puyo and Peterbot have tended to get the better end.
But yeah.
Tyson and Yamzo.
Tyson and Yamzo dipping.
The levers that they have over so many other teams is that Machinist medallion. It is much easier to kind of stretch out or force out other teams' resources. That could be a big part of the reason why Yamzo and Tyson, they got a couple of shots worked in there, so they'd rather take their odds elsewhere. They want to make sure they're able to rotate sufficiently into this next
Keep in
zone.
mind that top 10 is also qual for land. So a lot of these teams are playing for 10. And then if another team like Peterbot and Acorn are in that top 10, then the spot rolls down. So right now, Tyson and Yamzo are in qual for globals.
You have to stay on high alert here. Agers and Rise got their mark set on Cooper and Kanata. It seems like Kanata was caught, obviously, outside. Unexpectedly there, loses a lot of health, but not enough for Agers and Rise.
Bro, honestly, in like
overcommit to the
Rands
battle.
and stuff like that, man, people running in zone, they do it so much. Right? Like everybody be fighting in zone, especially 1 through 5, because like there's no real reason to go in. Like it's just a one tick.
Cautiously too, not
Like honestly, like even in like in solo cash cups, right? Like don't be afraid to rat in zone and farm and get metal. Like I call for y'all to do this a lot too. Like it is not a bad play, especially if it's only a 1 tick and you got meds like all day long.
Looking to exchange shots.
Yeah, Kanata and Cooper I thought would do better, but I think their season got kind of screwed up when they removed the crossbow. Because their whole game plan was to sit on that crossbow from Nitrodome, and then when they got rid of that, it kind of threw off their whole game plan.
They might just crash pad out of here, sure enough.
That's why, like, it's so hard because, like, you plan for a drop spot at the beginning of the season, and that drop spot just might be trash FNCS time. So, like, I don't even know. Like, I wonder, like, just thinking about it in myself, like, is it worth full committing to a drop spot at the beginning of the season? Or should you just master, like, 2 or 3, and then just be ready to change up based on what happens? I'm glad to see Mongrel and Mr. Savage are alive. They've been selling. Man, I had them doing really well. They got 3rd in the Cash Cup before this tournament. They got 3rd in the Cash Cup, and I was like, they're gonna do well. They did really, really well in uppers, and then they just been absolutely selling this. At 115, they need to win like 2 games to even have a chance to qual. So they're basically not qualled, or pop off like 2 games.
But we talked about the problem being the, lack of players in the southern areas. It almost feels like, it makes
Me too.
more sense.
I think I had Peterbot in my first. I had Peterbot in my first. So we'll see. The big one I obviously missed was Clicks and Veto.
That seems to be where all the fights are taking place.
I mean, that's basically the play is every season you really just want to land the OP POI, master it, get good at it. But what happens when it's Nitrodome and then they take away the bow mid-season? You know what I mean? Because you could make an argument that with the infinite ammo medallion and with that crossbow, that Nitrodome was the best POI for comp. You could have made that argument. But when they took out the bow, it basically changed the entire game.
Currently separate spot right there at Mount Olympus.
Like, why would they take out the bow but not the Severus medallion, the 0-point dash medallion? Like, why take out the bow but not the 0-point dash medallion? Like, I don't. Epic just be on one sometimes.
Last 2 lobbies, we saw only Baka, and last lobby
this team fell off. This team was in first at one point, and now they're what? What are they? What are they right now?
This time around,
they fell off. Where are they at right now? They're like 12th.
Don't believe it's currently in their possession. Didn't see that Purple Hunter's DMR on Baka at least. Maybe Pars is the one currently holding it, but
They're right here.
Being a
They're
duo is
16th.
always gonna be
They
a
were
good
12,
position
and now they're
in
16th,
the
chat.
solo circumstances that we've seen Baka have to work with.
Yeah, and Baka has, you know, held up his end of the relationship, if you will. Really pulling in work, pulling weight here. Meanwhile, Acorn and Cold have bounced their way right back into this
I had no
tournament.
idea, chat. I had no idea.
And it was crazy because if we think about how this all started, I mean, I wouldn't have thought for them to be in top 10 already, right after just 3 performances. But here they are.
Oh, I understand that it was super overpowered. But what I'm saying is, if you're going to take that out, well, like, why not take out the 0-point dash medallion? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you leave something in that's clearly broken, the 0-point dash medallion, but then take out the bow? You know what I mean? So, like, if you're going to leave things in, because, like, it really destroys that team's plan, right? Like, Cooper and Kanata's season was low-key based on that bow at the start. I disagree. I disagree. I do not think it was more OP than the bow.
And he's below the surge threshold.
But I mean, it is what it is. Like, we don't get to make those decisions. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on it.
Or at least maybe he can hope.
Like, I'm not saying that they should have left it in. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying, like, if you are going to take that out, but, like, not the 0-point dash medallion out, or, like, what is the criteria for just taking things out? Like, do they have a criteria for it? Because you sell people seasons.
He's in for a pretty difficult matchup here. Is Bryce and Bolts. Bryce, we see him dropping, just trying to escape.
Like, imagine they would have took out the 0-point dash medallion 2 weeks before FNCS. Like, Peterbot does not have the FNCS he has without that medallion. No doubt about it. You know what I mean? Like, their entire season was based on that medallion.
And White heals. Plenty of floppers to go around, though. 4 Bolts at least, so I don't think Bryce is in all that dangerous of a position any longer. Fact of the matter still remains, though. They've now fallen underneath that damage threshold, but jumped right back up to the top of it. With some other player eliminations taking place in the lobby.
A little bit of pressure coming into Rise as he's trying to also fish for information here around him. He's not even close to being safe. Even more teams past him. That sniper glint being picked up right there. Great double tag right there. It's going to give him a huge 120 damage swing. That update right there showing us exactly where they stand in 8th coming into this game. Rise with no agers. We haven't
Peterbot and
seen
Poyo
that
in a good
happen, so this is
position.
a first for the
Dick
duo.
and Kanata, or Cooper and Kanata are in a good position.
Not too far off Peterbot and Poyo.
How are they doing on Surge, though? Surge comes active in 6th.
Trying to piece together the little bit of mistakes, if you will, the holes in their game plan that really started to poke through just last round, where they took Storm Surge damage for the first time in this tournament, which is, you know, incredible in its own to think that they've been able to stay that consistent. But look at this. Peterbot forces the edit out of Bolts there. Doesn't quite catch him with the open edit. Backs off. Just showing them, you know, we're here.
It's not a fun surprise party by any means for Bryce and Bolts, at least, but the way that Poyo and Peterbot are kind of eyeing up the horizon, you could tell that they definitely want to look for a fight. Not really accustomed to just sitting barely above that surge threshold, and Rise one more time finds himself below it as well, despite us having watched him just secure a little bit
Reciprocal
more
died.
damage. It's still not enough. So
Ooh,
many
Pump just
players.
died. MPEM's dead.
Socials even
Peterbot just killed
lamenting
a
the fact
Sprite.
that
Peterbot
I
just
feel
killed
like I'm
Sprite.
doing so much, and yet it's still
So
doing
Peterbot's definitely
so
going to be good on
little
Surge.
in the grand scheme
Rise
of
is
things.
struggling, and
I think
Agers is dead.
when we were looking at the player damage
Ooh,
numbers
X
between
Muzz got
Lobbies
G-Money.
and EDF, we saw
Victory got
just the
Paco.
absurdity behind the amount of damage that players have been putting up individually, and that's kind of the level that everyone has to be if they want to remain healthy above that surge damage threshold.
Forteka. Oh, Forteka died too.
Waiting for the rifts to come out. Trying to capitalize there, but he's
Ooh.
poked the bear a
Is
little
that
too
enough?
much.
Oh, he's getting
Up
keyed by
against
Bolts.
Bolts
This
and
shit's
company,
wraps.
Bolts and them need
Oh,
to
Bryce just
also
died.
push in, but Bryce
No
is
way.
unfortunately gonna fall to the
Alright,
hands
he's
of
got
Rise,
flops
so a
though. He
big
can get the
pop
res.
shot
He can get the
followed
res.
by
He can still get the res.
what was
Oh,
either
he's just
a
getting killed.
surge tag or a combination of both alongside.
He's
the
still got the
Storm is gonna
flops.
take
He's
them
still got the
right out.
flops.
And Rise is still standing. So the real question is, was it worth it? Seems like the answer is going to be no.
Both of them are
here,
cooked.
as more teams are now looking in at them as well. So they both have a problem here.
But both, I think, can get the reboot. So you never know. Oh!
But
Both
Rise-
got Rise. Oh, and he got meds.
Bolt's found
And he
some
got
sort of a
meds.
solution. He's still
He got
sitting
meds.
just below that damage
So he can
threshold.
get that reboot. Easily can get that reboot, and he'll be... Oh, he's still below. He's still below.
Rise is at least going to be some good points to add to the count, but he needs more than that on his tab right
He just
now.
needs Surge.
Bolt's
If he can get some
has
Surge, he
ample
has a
amount of material.
possibility to go back in zone and revive his teammate. But it's
just
so late, I don't know.
a
It's kind of getting to that
straight
point where he
team
might
or
have to just play this out as
something
a
to get
solo.
caught out on a crash pad rotate. He's gonna have to take matters into his
Oh,
own hands.
man.
Just firing some shots
Yeah, he's gonna have to
towards
play this as a
Venom's
solo.
direction,
He's
but
got
being
decent stuff to
spotted
solo
out
clutch.
by teams the opposite
He just
way.
can't get
The
keyed.
fact that he's moving as a
But there's so
solo
much
is
tension in the
bound
lobby
to
right now.
be
Like, look, you have
a huge
these two
red
fighting,
flag.
and then Clicks and Venom on the hill. So if anybody pushes them, they're
Bound to
getting
be looking
full
towards his
third
mailbox.
parties.
Take a look at these elims right here. Peterbot and Boyo.
Oh, look at
jumping
that.
into this
Sprite,
rim.
he
They
just...
keep
Bro, that
moving
Mythic
forward.
AR is crazy.
If you've
That
noticed,
Mythic AR is definitely the
strategy
best
is almost
weapon of this
revolved
season.
around, get up here, take any fight,
Look at
because
that. That's
it
just
seems like this is
crazy.
probably the safest way to do it.
Easily best
Given the extra
weapon of the
elevation
season
that
is
the
that
Rift Arrow
AR.
gives
No doubt
you.
about it. Is
And that
Bolt
takes
still
a fix
under?
of 2 right there, so more points for them.
Bolt is under, and
Talk
you gotta keep in
about
mind,
just being
you have to keep in mind, they're what,
extremely
fourth right
resilient.
now.
Bolt is
They're
still in
fourth.
this game from
All it takes is one bad game. All it takes is one bad game.
But the zone has already moved, and I was gonna ask the question, why is Vino so far from Clicks? But it was just making sense. They have the information of the next zone. Of course, he's gonna be edging his way towards positioning himself for the next big swing there. And this is what's given them the
Oh
advantage.
yeah,
with
this is
the
50-50
early
zone,
here.
so he's rotating really late, so he might get held.
Did see Baka
And he's
Bars,
below
though,
on
potentially
Surge.
cutting off Clicks and Venom, and that's where
309 below. Oh, he's so cooked. He basically has to just jump on somebody and pray.
joining the fray here, and
He has to
Bolt
basically jump on
land
somebody.
right on top of the boxes that Clicks and Venom have already established, and he immediately draws the attention from the rest of the lobby. Almost surprised that Clicks and Venom haven't opted to just look back, but they might not recognize the fact that Bolt
64.
is solo just yet. Bolt's still doing what he can, though. But he
His
is
best
in a
chance is to
dire
DMR these
situation
kids right
now,
here.
BF.
That's his best chance.
Over
Oh,
250
Venom!
below threshold. Venom gonna poke his head up.
Oh, they know he's a
Figured out
solo
where some
too.
of these
He's
shots are
getting
coming
keyed.
from.
He's getting full
Sees
keyed, bro.
it's a solo. He knows he can close this one out.
Yeah, they're
in
full
rapid
keying him,
time,
bro.
and this could be an easy 6 points for Venom and Clicks to add to their tab, but
They full keying
Venom and
that.
Clicks still very much being cautious with their approach. They don't want to find themselves getting flanked.
I'm also thinking they might be second guessing themselves, given all that metal there. Vino.
Oh, Baka just went down. Man, that's crazy. And now Bolts is out. Yep, Clicks and Venom with the kill on Bolts. This is a big game for them. Peterbot and Foil still alive. Cole and Acorn are still alive. A lot of heavy hitters still. A lot of top 10 teams still alive. And they look like they're well on Surge, so... Alright, so this is one of the hardest zones to rotate. You want to know why? It's because if you look at the zone, everybody is congested that side. Do you see how everybody's congesting this? So as this opens up, if you're back here, you're getting straight held. Like, look, you see how, like, everybody's here right now? This is why this zone is so hard to rotate. So then if you're, like, back here, and you try and jump all over that, you're just getting absolutely... You're getting really, really shot. Like, look at all these people. So everybody here is going to really, really struggle. They're going to get basically held. And the best position to be is going to be in the center here, so that way you have time to react on moving zones. So that's where you want to base up, basically, on 8th zone and center. And we're going to see how they rotate here. Crashpad Fizz. Peterbot and Foil are still alive. Cole and Acorn are still alive. Look here, they went directly center. Did you see? They dropped directly center. Spraying with that AR. Bro, Bolts is definitely not trash.
From actually following through, from actually crawling their way to the top of this next hill. Zone has pulled all the way over towards Reckless Railway. And Dukes and Sphinx, same layer, but only for a moment. They're going to be forced to drop to that ultimate low ground.
Dukes and Sphinx won one today.
Water even, and Peterbot knows it. He's just continuing.
All right, so now they're first moving. So there have been quite a few teams that have been taking height on this zone, and the majority of the time when they take height on this zone, they lose. So I'm curious if anybody's going to try and take height here, or if they're going to try and take height like on 10th or 11th. We'll see.
I like this because he's got to go that way anyway, so might as well.
But I will say, if you take height in 9th zone, you generally last to like top 5. So that's the thing with taking height early, is like you're generally guaranteed like a top 5. But you generally don't win. So it's kind of like, you never know.
Last minute, right? We had a whole conversation about teams that had to just make do with the hands that were dealt. Trashy and Threats are in that conversation right alongside.
They're below Surge. Nobody's taking high ground.
Still alive right now. A little bit of life.
Booga's still up. Muzz and Paper are still up. Batman, Booga, and Rapid are still up. Mongrel and Savage on the high ground. Let's go! Alright, come on, Mongrel. Please, guys, don't sell this. Mongrel and Savage are finally on the high ground. Let's go! It's kind of early to take height. It's 10th. I mean, 10th is good. We'll see. We'll see. I got my fingers crossed. They're the first to take height, but with this crash pad meta, this up here comes Acorn and Cole. They're coming for it. But look, like with this crash pad meta, you have like one person playing height, and then the duo drops down and plays second height. And a lot of teams have been doing that. Like Booga and Aviv won their first game doing that. I don't know, did Acorn and Cole win it? Batman Booga's up there now. Who's up on height? They got Batman Booga and Rapid. Now Clix and Venom are pushing up for it. No, they're going to play mid ground. Mongrel and Savage still on height, bro. Look at that. 3 teams just pushed for height, and Mongrel and Savage still have it, but they're shambles on mats now. This is the problem with taking height in 10th, is you just get so shambles, because basically you have to fight everybody for it. So now they have to jump down, and now height's free. Yeah, they just tried to flank for height, Acorn and Cole, and it did not work out. Clix and Venom are still alive. Clix and Venom versus Acorn and Cole! Oh, Venom barely survived. Oh my goodness, this is so close. Cole and Acorn are still alive. Threads is still alive. I don't know who's on height, but... Oh, Cole's out. Booga and Rapid are still up. Oh, Venom's out. Who's on height? Mongrel and Savage are still on height? Yo, they might win. But they gotta be shambles. There's no way he has mats right now. There's no way he has mats. There's no way. He's playing... Oh, yeah, here comes Peterbot. Peterbot just took height. It's GG's, fam. It's GG's. Peterbot and Puyo have height. It's over, bro. There's no way they sell this game. Peterbot and Puyo just solidified first place with this. See? But, like, look when they took it. They took it in 12th. So that's the thing. If you take it in 9th or 10th, like, this is generally what happens. You just get full griefed in, like, 11th zone, and then somebody just takes it in 12th. Yeah, Peterbot and Puyo won this game. Ooh, it's versus Booga and Aviv, though, in second. It's Booga and Aviv versus Peterbot and Puyo. Bro, this is crazy. 2v2. 2v2. Oh, here comes Aviv! Bro, they find this like a zone wars. Puyo trying to chop Puyo on Aviv! Oh my god. Come on, Booga. This kid's Booga! Bro, this kid's Booga! No way. Oh my god. Bro, Peterbot's him. Hold on, I gotta post that in the Discord. Bro, is Peterbot Booga?
At least he secured the elimination. Those points do tend to add up, and he needed them more than anyone in that game. But Peterbot and Puyo winning a game here is going to...
Peterbot definitely now in first. Oh man, that was wild, bro. That was absolutely wild. I don't know how y'all don't love watching this. But like, yo, Mongrel and Mr. Savage, though, had a really, really good game, though. That was absolutely wild. Man, that really came down to crazy, bro. I can't believe Booga versus Peterbot. But Booga, though, getting a second, bro, Booga getting second is going to definitely push them all the way up. Let's check the standings now. That was wild. Yep, so Peterbot and Puyo well in first place now. Oh, still, no, actually, it's still close. It's still close. Cole in this. Batman Booga's in this.
locked and loaded there.
Bugha now
And
all the
yeah,
way
it's
up in
just
here.
so
All right,
tragic
let's
as
see
well
where
if
Mongrel
you're
and
seeing
Savage
from Clix
clutched
and
up to.
Vena's perspective, because they
Oh,
had
they in
a
striking
lead,
distance,
they had
193.
a
They
lead,
could
even some
they could
argue.
theoretically they give them 2 more games.
Just
They
had
could
a
theoretically touch
fantastic
top 10.
lobby here.
Pink and
It's all gonna
Miro
come
still
down
in the
to final hour,
conversation.
it feels like,
DeQual
and we'll
potentially if they
find out
get
what
some
that
good
leaderboard's
games
looking
here.
like right after the short break.
That was huge for Bugha and Adib though. They're right on the cusp of Qual now. Tayson and Yamzo also right on the cusp of Qual. Man, that was absolutely wild. I don't know, guys. The golden question: when do you go for height? Like, when do you go for height? But like, here's the thing. All right, so here's the conversation, right? Is if you go for height in 11th, you might get absolutely crushed on mid ground trying to wait. If you go for height in 9th or 10th, you're basically guaranteed the top 5. Because even though you're going to get grief like crazy, like this, because basically this happens, right? Even though you're getting grief like crazy, you're still going to survive to like top 10 or 5. Let's see, I'll go high in 11. I'm going to win and get those Adidas skin. Mirror noise. We'll see. You still got to qual first, Cynex. You haven't qualified for a cup yet. I'm just saying. You got to qual. That was absolutely wild. That 2v2 was crazy. Man, I don't know how people aren't loving watching this. I love watching it. I don't know about y'all. That 2v2 between Peterbot and Bugha. I'm talking about, oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know right now. Let me see. Alright, so Peterbot and Plo are 50. Acorn 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, or 46. Alright, so Peterbot is 50. Peterbot 50. 50. 50. Golden Acorn are 46. I know he had Golden Acorn in here. There's no way he did it. There they are.
I have one question. What is going on? Pollo, come
All
out
right,
with a
Mongrel.
victory royale here in game 10 of 12. 2 games left to go.
27.
Who is letting them get victory royales, people?
So that would be
9 elims on the duo. We are jumping up to 641 points.
27
They
points.
want to keep the Axe of Champions. They are looking to get the
Oh, wait,
back-to-back.
that'd
They
be
must defend this title, Vivid.
23
That
actually.
is what they're doing here. They're putting everything on the table and saying, we are not going to give up. We are not going down without a fight.
I mean, a couple of slow games there, back-to-back 20th places for the duo. The questions started to come in. Are Clix and Veno going to run away with this one? And then the instant answer, the victory royale, 9 eliminations worth so many points. They just established a lead on the leaderboard. Peterbot and Pollo, they're just too good. You can't count them out.
They didn't
Booga
even
and
play
Aviv are
Rift
40.
Island this game. They were there, but they weren't able to get the loot. In fact, that was going to be Acorn
Yeah,
and Cold
40.
that were able to take that away. But Peterbot and Pollo, once again, waiting for the exact right time to take height, drop down, go for the eliminations. It was Booga and Aviv trying to fight against
That was
Peterbot
wild.
and Pollo
That
in
Booga
the
and Aviv fight was
final
wild.
moments, and we all thought it was going to be Booga's game. 1v1 with Peterbot and Booga, and Peterbot being Peterbot gets the final elimination. I cannot believe
some
what
worthy
we're
are, like,
witnessing right now,
terrible.
Zeke.
0,
I
1,
wanted
2,
Booga to
3,
win
4,
that, right?
5, bro.
5 years ago,
They sold,
he
bro.
won
Alex
the
and Worthy
World
absolutely
Cup.
sold.
It's like
They are not doing
so
good in
poetic,
globals.
right?
Never again.
That is what he was channeling there with Aviv in those finals.
Never
to
again,
take it to
bro.
the top 2, to take it with so many eliminations there. Booga and Aviv are also looking for spots, the global championships. Let's take it to the standings. We only have 2 games left to go here, and NA is going absolutely sicko mode right now. Look at this top 3, okay? Peterbot, Pollo, they finally said, Clix Veno, y'all need to step aside. But Trashy Threats are also here. Batman, Booga, and Rapid are moving up. Acorn and Cold are looking to strike as well. This top 10 right now is so crazy fluid. Now, obviously, Peterbot, Pollo, 641. They're so far ahead of everyone else. But second, down to 10th is still super close. Remember, Victorial is 100 points.
Yeah, I mean, we got to talk about Clix in a minute, right? Because now the story completely switches up. Contested at their POI, right?
No!
And I keep saying,
No!
their early game like strategies, they keep getting messed with. I mean, last game they had to reboot. This game they had to deal with a surprise contest, and they're still making it to the end game. I seriously, like, not even kidding you, I have no idea how they're doing it. I continue to hear like, wow, early game looks terrible for them. They're so far behind on the rotations.
So that's
obviously
29.
getting contested isn't going to help them. They just keep making it work.
Oh, wait, that's,
I don't
yeah,
know.
it's 29.
It's wild if you look at the placements that we're seeing over these last 3 games for just how top-heavy the competition's become. Acorn and Cold getting a 6th, 1st, and 6th. Trashy and Threats getting a 2nd, 3rd, and 8th. Oh, Peterbot and Pollo, that's fine. They got a 1st place and a 3rd place. Batman, Booga, and Rapid get a 2/3 and a 5th today. Everyone is pulling out all the
25.
stops. Everyone is no longer fighting for top. I think we're at top 12 right now, depending on who's in the leaderboard. Everyone wants this 1st place spot. And
14,
although
so that's
Peterbot and
36.
Pollo do have
Wow,
just
they're
a
still at
bit of a lead,
36.
we can see how quickly the tides can turn in this competition.
You talk about tides turning. Up on the
All
high
right,
ground.
Batman, Booga, and Rapid.
Mongrel,
Here we go.
Savage, they have height. They're looking it down.
Alright, boys,
And then
Peterbot
Batman,
and
Booga,
Playoffs,
and Rapid
Worthy,
decide,
Cool,
we're going to
Nickborn,
take the fight
Bryson
to height.
Bolts.
It is time. I also have Booga in my name. I am also a GOAT. I will look to fight for this right to go to the global
This is
championships.
44.
These guys are also popping off. I mean, the fact that so many different storylines are all happening here. Like, most of the time, you know, we have a few duos. Like, oh, there's 2-3 duos leading the pack. No, this has been an all-out brawl across the board, Vivid.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're going to be watching Batman Booga right now, but I got to go ahead and mention Booga. We already talked about him, but throughout the days so far before this game right here,
Okay,
Booga
then we
and Aviv
have
have picked up a
Yako and
total of
Kwanzi
18
are
points.
13, so that's
18
37.
points over the course of 3 games. With that 4th game right there, bumping themselves back up in the top 10.
And
getting
then
into
Muzz
that
and
kind of
Epic Well
Global Championships
are 8,
qualification
so that's
spot
42.
is awesome. And yeah, you were right, Kelly. We're looking at top 12 right now because we have 2 teams that are already qualified for Global Championships in that top 10. It's going to be top 12 as it stands right now.
Baka and Pars currently in 12th place. We saw them get the back-to-back victory royales yesterday, but slowly slipping down the leaderboard, currently at the precipice of which teams will be finding their ticket into the global champions. Come on, guys, we know you have it in you. And once again, looking at the top right here, and I know
Victory
I've said
in
this so many
paper.
times, I'm gonna say it again. Batman, Booga, and Rapid, and Bryson
Is
Bolt
41.
deserve so much credit considering the fact that they're in the top 10 with 1 less game played than all the other teams.
I'm gonna pass out. Okay, I'm gonna pass out. We have 2 more games to go. Okay? Like, if you can't tell by now that this is the craziest grand finals we've seen yet, you need to open your eyes. Just look around. 2 games left
Well, let
to
me
go
get
here.
Chance and
A top
Chaos.
12
They're low,
finish
though.
as it stands right now is enough to take you to the
So
Global
that's 8.
Championships in September. The fight for the Axe of
And then
Champions
Fruteka
is
and
still
Paco.
alive and breathing and going back and forth with 2 games left to go. How does this all wrap up? MDF Taco, good luck. Good luck. That's all I can say. Good luck.
Yeah, and it's not over yet. Not even close. We know that there's a real battle on our hands. We have a long
31,
way to
so
go.
that would
There
be
is still
20 for
an hour
30th,
of
so
competition in
that's
front of us. 2 more big games, game-defining
21.
opportunities right now. I don't know which way it's gonna go, Taco. I'm gonna be honest with you, but my best.
All right,
bet is
so I think I got
Global.
everybody, but it's
Look,
3.
all I can say
It's
is
close.
that my heart rate
You're
is
at
going
383,
crazy just watching all the
and
action that's going down.
389
I
is
can't even
nice.
begin to imagine
Yeah, y'all
what
are
it
too
actually
close.
feels like to be playing in some of these final moments, but we're right here on the penultimate game, as some would say. MDF lobby number
All right,
11,
here we go.
ready to roll.
You know the best part about all this, even regardless of how, who wins this grand, finals right now, we're gonna see Clix and Vino at the Globals. We already know that. They have more than enough points to remain well inside the top 10, as do some of the other teams that are now in this final race for a podium finish spot. Who will remain up amongst the top 3? Who's gonna take that Global Axe of Champions? This FNCS Axe of Champions, it's gonna be ridiculous to watch play out. I'm excited though. Game 11's here. Things are just getting started, and we know that Clix and Vino in particular are being straight contested, right? Like, and this is a super surprise to them. Very interesting though. Maybe the team actually backed off because they touched down first. So Vino's got full visuals on what's happening here. No, he actually lands a little bit short, gets a weapon, and what is happening here? He's gonna key into
Whoa!
seemingly
No
a
way.
battle. This is so aggressive, but he wants the
Whoa!
points here.
Clix is
Beautifully
crazy.
done there. He ends up closing it out, but oh my gosh, talk about a close call there.
Veno just doesn't care. I mean, he does, obviously, but that is exactly the kind of pressure player moment that we are just so familiarized of witnessing from Veno. And look, we get it. They're going to be at Globals, sure. This is about so much more than that, though.
They haven't
For
done good
Clix
here.
and Veno, you're looking at Clix trying to secure his first FNCS title.
Oliver
Veno on the
OG.
other fold, stemming all the way back to the drop.
They have not had a
position,
good day
saying,
today.
I will bring him his first win. And yet,
I know, Veno
here they
crazy.
stand, trying to crawl their way.
Yeah, it does look
crawl
good. It does look
through
good.
The sort of
Hold on,
barrier
I wanted to go
points
eat
that
real
they're
quick
gonna
and just
play
grab
on
something to
to
eat super
establish on
fast.
that 10th
But then they
lobby.
started popping off.
But this
Hold on,
is
I'll be right back like in 2
everything to
seconds.
those
But yeah,
two.
Veno
It is
crazy
so
for that.
obvious. They are truly giving it everything they've got, and they're not the only
Oh,
ones.
I'll be
That's
right
the
back.
craziest part.
And it really has been back and forth. The lead falling either into the hands of Clix or the hands of Peterbot right now. Obviously, as it stands, they are trailing behind. But look at this. Oliver OG and Kreese end up coming through just in the nick of time to go ahead and win that one. That's going to be 2 eliminations for them. Putting them at well over 200 points now. A win can surely put them in the conversation for a top 10 spot, but that's going to be difficult to do amongst, how consistent these players have been. Our top 4, right, when we were kind of going through that leaderboard, we're rattling off exactly what positions these teams have been, ending in. And they have all remained, scarily consistent inside of the top 5 for 3 or 4 consecutive games now. Just impressive work and impressive to do against one another, right? Like, just given the weight of the competition right now. So it hasn't been any better than this. This is as competitive as it gets, and we are going to be in for a shakeup. So let's see it.
And I think it's so easy as well to kind of fixate on the conversation between first and second with Peterbot, Poyo, Clix, Veno, but also want to draw some attention towards that 3rd place spot. Trashy and Threats. They have seemingly just been on this massive come up, right? And they've been holding strong. steadily but surely working their way up with points. They've still got a decent amount of ground to cover, especially
gang.
after that last performance of
Alright, I'm
Peterbot and
back.
Pollo, but
Yeah, Beno was
I
crazy for
don't
that.
think you can count them out by any measure. It's not that unreasonable to believe that they are just 1 or 2 plays shy of having their standout super pop-off game with eliminations, and I'm just expecting to see some craziness unfold in these last 2 lobbies. And already, you can see Threads
Floppy dead.
in that Elim feed, but
Bro, Floppy died
looking at
again.
Reckless Railways right now, Blaha and Mixon, they're in a really tough position because saw them sitting at right around that 19th place on the leaderboard. Keep in mind, this team, sure, they said, hey, we're on vacation in the States. We're going to be playing with 0 ping at least in Texas, but if they don't qual, that's kind of tragic.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we were just looking at today's earned placement points.
Oh, let's go. Oliver finally won us
Would've
one.
been top 10 already.
Because he's been doing
So they are
terrible.
playing
Oh,
like they
Sprite's
deserve
dead.
Their spot at the globals. However,
Dynamic
yesterday's
died.
performance is what's holding them back. So
Gapco got
we're
some
gonna have to
surge.
play
There you go.
above and beyond
One of
to
your boys
make
got
up
some
for
surge,
all those
Lennox.
points. And
Gapco.
with 2 games left, there's still a possibility to do so. But look at this, Threats and Trashy cleaning up.
Bro,
house
Floppy
right
just
here,
getting cooked.
sweeping the dust under the rug, finding Flappy, jumping on over onto Evan here, and it's just nasty work. That's going to get them 2 eliminations. They are already very much up inside of the race for first right now. 2 elims is a huge point swing, and that's 2 elims that go to them and 2 elims, you know, that otherwise would be.
Come on, Power Alex
pushing
and Worthy.
Clix
Can we,
and
like,
Vino's
not die
position,
every
given
game?
that that's the team that
Come
was
on, guys.
harassing them. So that is also going to make a difference as we see kind of the push and pull dynamics go down here in game number 11. Here's a team that we can't count out though, Taco. Rapid and Batman Booga, who have also continued to remain
Where's Dash?
consistent so far.
Ooh, Kwanzi went down. That's, Kwanzi's dead.
Such a strong
Yapko
position
won
right here.
this. It's a 1v1 right now here between Yapko and Kwanzi. Or Yapko and somebody
What
else.
makes it even more monumental is
Does
the fact
Swansea
that
decide?
Rapid and Batman Booga, they're
I
down
know.
a game.
No, I think they're
Missed out
exactly
a
like
lot
10.
in comparison to
One of them just
all
died.
other competitors, right? And yet they are still managing to elevate themselves to being in that top 5 conversation. So Batman Booga, Rapid definitely can't afford to take our
Oh,
eyes
here
off
it
them
is,
by
here it
any
is.
means.
Here's
Switching
Yapko pushing in.
Kwani have got going
Kwanzi's
on.
dead. Oh, yeah. So they should be okay. They should be able to res. It's early enough that they can go in zone and
But
res.
fortunately not going to be able to escape this time. Sigma, have to imagine he was also caught in the action there. But a nice conversion for elimination points for Yapko and Kwani overall. Teams kind of just trying to filter through where they might be able to find their best fights on the map.
Yeah, Batman Booga's doing really well.
Love what we've been seeing out of Rise and Agers. Still so impressed by Agers' ability to play and perform as a solo. Here today, he's had a lot
What?
of moments where
What do
he's
you mean?
really put up
Yapko can
performance.
reboot,
Usain Bolt's one of the few
Kwanzi.
teams that have taken
That's what I mean.
that prestigious victory royale in a grand final setting.
Bro, I don't even know how to spell Yapko's name.
All their hard efforts.
I'm not going to spell it, but you can hear me in the mic.
Really on
Yapko
up
can
to
res
still
Kwanzi.
fighting for
Because
the
they're all the way
championship
like on
as
dead
well.
side of Grand Glacier. Like they can
But
res.
it's not over yet.
Especially if they
We'll see
have
what happens
heals,
when a team
they're
gets a
totally good.
Big win. They shake up
Like it's not
the
ideal,
they
but
make it
I mean you
competitive.
can get on limb, so you're good on
All of
Surge.
these
So you
teams
know
are
you're probably good on Surge. So you can go res,
Until the
let zone
very
pull,
last
you can
game
go
and the
res,
last
and then be
moment.
good. Oh, here's Chaos. By the way, here's Chaos. He made it.
Just kind of taking note
Yeah, I feel you.
where Chance was at in comparison to Bryson Bolt's
Chaos is
location
not
for
having the
Reckless
greatest FNCS,
Railways.
but hey, the fact that he's
Bryce
even
Bolt
there
probably
in
mindful
Grand
of the
Finals
fact
is
that they've
crazy.
got another duo in their vicinity, but Victor V and Paper, one more time, just kind of continuing to circle the flaming.
G-Money
booster
decided to
that's
Skittles.
near.
G-Money has not had a good... G-Money and
Seems
Reciprocal have not been doing
they
well.
have even
Ooh,
spotted out
Yamzo and Tyson versus Cole and Acorn.
a little bit ahead of them.
This is EU versus NA right now, other than Yamzo, but Tyson. Oh, full box! No, Cole just full box Tyson, bro. Oh, bro, that was nasty.
But Cold is just on a rampage.
Cole is not letting Yamzo out of here.
Of relief.
Bro, that
for
was
Yamto. Colt
nasty.
gonna take this opportunity
Oh,
now.
Victory, he's like
Only
13 or
eliminate
14.
Decent, so
He's your
regardless
age.
of what
He's
happens
your
to
age, dude.
Yamto, best he can hope for is a play for the reboot card. Worst case scenario, though, he gets eliminated outright. So he's gonna try to bail, but Cooper and Kanata from above looking to shut that dream down. Could be the end there.
Just to watch it, the way it kind of started. Look at this. Cold
Oh,
under the effects of
just
Nitro,
mongrel
swings
plastered
all
the
way
heck
around
out of
that
him, bro.
unlimited stamina,
Oh, man.
trying to best Tayson
Bro got
on
clipped.
positioning there.
There we go, Alex and Worthy. We're not dead yet.
Just like that, they find themselves those eliminations.
Bro, this is how they've been
Also,
playing this
you
whole
know,
time. No wonder they
just
got.
give
No wonder they're
credit,
so low.
Just really quickly,
The fact that Clix has also done this live, by the way, right? Like,
Bro, what is
100,000
Seek doing, bro? He must be dead.
concurrent viewers,
This is
right?
hilarious to
I mean,
me.
millions
They're both gonna
tuning
be effed on
you know,
Surge.
in and out over the course of a session is just, that's just bonkers in its own, right? Like,
They're good on
to
Surge.
do what he has done already.
Oh, Oliver OD
is
went
just
down.
an
Yamza died
that's
Friteka
just legendary,
or
right?
Vorteca.
So this is a performance that we've never seen.
Oliver
from
OG
him
has
in
not had
this
a good
way
day today.
before, let alone, right, continue to be unfolding in real time before our eyes as we have these two games in front of us.
And right now, Veno and Clix just gonna opt to use the campfire on this hill nearby, their initial starting point. You can tell they're basically the only team in the area, so if it's a dead side rotate that they're after, should be able to accomplish it. Problem is, we did see.
I mean, they're good on Surge,
earlier
so.
on getting eliminated elsewhere.
Here's
so
Baja and Mixon.
those were points that could have honestly been.
What is
nice
this, Reckless?
for Clix and Veno to try and.
So
secure
Chance and
it at
Chaos
the
are
end.
chilling here. Where's Reet and Ritual at?
At the same time,
They
though,
normally drop in this area.
I'm sure they'll be able to make up for the surge damage
1,
elsewhere. It
2,
seems like they've
3,
got a
4, 5,
solid
6
game
teams in
plan
this area.
mapped out
It's
for
wild.
them to be sticking around inside of that storm as long
But
as
like,
they
where is
Doesn't see much of reason
Reet and
for it.
Ritual at?
They've had a bit of a slow performance here today. Bryson Bolts have continued to pick it up. Dukes and Sphinx started off really, really strong as well, and they've continued to, you know, show themselves, come to top 15, top 10. But here we have the traditional approach to a huge surge base just outside the Reckless Railways. Plenty of teams to choose from. However, they're all already situated. So if you didn't, you know, fight them on their way to the location, then it is very unlikely that you're going to get easy opportunities to find tags here and now. You just give it a moment. The surge will start to activate. Folks will start to figure out, okay, what do I have to do here? Do I have to fight? Can I sit this one out?
It's so obvious, though, that Dukes and Sphinx, their reformatted strategy heading into day 2 has paid off dividends. They were one of our teams where, if you looked at day 1, it wasn't, you know, completely chalked by any means.
We're going rapid on the island.
Certainly
I bet.
not the
Alright, so
position that most
Peterbot and
teams
Foil
find
100%
themselves
key in
in,
for Island.
yet they
So we're gonna
managed
see
to
Buddha,
just
Batman Booga,
bounce back
and Rapid
heavy
versus Peterbot and Foil here in a second. Because I guarantee you Peterbot and Foil are key in Silent.
To pick up how they actually adjust throughout the course of these.
Yeah, they're already coming. Here they come.
Batman Booga, though,
Here come the
trying to stake
kids.
Their claim, the capture point here at Rift Island. And I'm almost kind of just trying to scan the skies here, waiting for Peterbot and Pollo, Acor and Cole to sort of.
No, not Miro.
Look at
Bro,
this.
no. No,
Full
not
on
Miro.
King into Miro.
Miro,
And
please.
here, Pink off to the side,
Oh,
Miro tries to
he's
double back to his
toast.
teammate, but
GG's.
damage is just way too much. And they rip him apart.
Monroe and Savage
Does
are still
escape
alive.
there. Clix
Pink
was
is still
able to
alive,
finish
has
the
to
deal.
solo clutch.
However, they're going to be content with this entire refresh here. And not only that, I mean, they're center zone right now, so they'll have plenty to kind of work with here as far as solidifying a pretty strong structure if they so choose to.
Right, and I think in that moment too, Clix did exactly what he needed to. He just held Pink at bay. You could tell that Pink was trying to see if he could reunite, provide some sort of cover, some form of support there, but with the way that Clix just kind of sat himself in between the two, that really allowed Veno to just have clean open line of sights onto Miro. nowhere for him to really escape either. It's really hard to try and actually build up when you're stuck at the bottom of that cliff face. So I just like the execution of the play there that Clix and Veno were able to pull off, and they've definitely left Pink in a very tough position here. Because is it possible for him to lap back around for Miro's reboot card and bring him back into this lobby? Sure, but now you're going to be a bit shambles as far as your surge situation is concerned, and that's not even factoring in the kind of distance they're probably going to have to cover to even make it into zone in the first place.
Well, what are Bugha and Aviv doing all the way out here, bro?
He's going to build that huge surge tower. I don't know if you saw it, and then go.
I hope they're good on surge.
So they're going to be in such a dominant position. We'll see how it ends up shaping
Bro,
out.
definitely ain't nobody back here, bro.
Back in with Bugha and Aviv here. Bugha and Aviv dropped the game today, and you can see that it's weighing heavily on their overall point status here. And that's because if you don't earn basically at least 100 points per game today, you are going to fall. You're going to fall fast given how consistent everyone else has continued and managed to be. Last game,
for real.
A great bounce back opportunity for Bugha and Aviv. So they've, you know, competitive for themselves, if you will.
Poyo's dead. Poyo's dead.
Looking good.
Oh, Peterbot.
Here.
Oh my goodness.
Down, and the lobby is firing in. He's
Yo.
material now as well. But he's gonna get the save.
Yapko is dead. Kwanzi's up.
Quanti doesn't have time
Oh my
to jump
god.
down. Quanti is debating on options here. He's
Oh
gonna
my
back
god.
up.
Yapko.
Talk about a close call.
Woo! Yeah, for real.
If they would have fallen here,
Oh man.
wow, what a story we'd have playing out before our eyes.
Granted, they're not out of the hot water just yet. I know that they just managed to find themselves above that damage threshold. Quanti, however, he's in a really tough position. He was forced to kind of leave Yapko behind there, but Poyo and Peterbot just over this ridge. I saw Acorn and Cold, and they're not the only ones that could be lurking nearby. So Poyo and Peterbot, they could still potentially get caught out here, but it is going to be a lot more difficult to try and confirm an elimination onto one or a pair even after they got that refresh off of Yapko.
Fast to react there, but unfortunately couldn't time the drop. Bolt and Bryce, every time we tune in, position themselves high and mighty over
Ooh, nice.
I like that they play like this as well. It's just a refreshing take. Still fishing for tags here. Zone's not too far off, and
Bugha and Aviv found a spot.
what they need to
They're
remain
good.
relevant.
Chance and Chaos are still alive.
Dukes and Finks on the other side. Very much neck and neck on the point threshold too. Like, look at that. They are just about equal with Bryce up top.
I think a lot of our teams inside of that top 10 sort of understanding they can't afford to have even the
Bugha and
slightest
Aviv going
stumble
dead
at this
side.
point,
That makes
because then you're
sense.
left with only
They're going
one
dead side.
lobby to perform. And with
And they can
both ends
refarm
are
all of
shaping
this.
up
They
to
might
be,
chill up here and just
I
refarm
could
all of this.
definitely see some craziness ensuing inside of our final match of this weekend.
They have
Bugha
well
and
above
Aviv,
on
though,
Surge
they
too.
traveled down from that north end of Classy Courts, spent a decent amount of time.
We still in
inside
kind of
the
mid game
storm,
right now.
and yet they still find themselves well above.
Alright, so congested side is going to be real congested right now. All of these teams are going to hold all these teams rotating in. Swansea's in a real tough position. Peterbot and Poyo being up is good. But are they in? This congested side is going to be wild. If it pulls again, it's going to be really hard for teams to rotate. Ooh, this is not a good position for them to be. This is really not a good position. Because this congested side right now is going to be crazy. This is going to be a really hard rotate for Clix and Veno. They're lucky they're not getting keyed right now.
Winnable, but Zeke jumps in, and you just never know once you start throwing the wild cards in the mix.
Like, I wonder if you just chill in zone and you just rotate like here. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna rotate this direction. That's definitely the right play.
Yep. They're just really good when it comes down to taking
And they're in.
taking battles.
So yeah, then they should wrap here and rotate this dead side. So they should chill here, and then they're probably going to wrap and rotate dead side as it expands. They're in. Finally, Alex and Worthy making it to mid game.
Today, they're playing like a top 10 duo and then some. So this is
no meds though. No meds though.
Who have completely exhausted their heals.
Mongraal and Savage still alive.
And everyone in this bottom pocket here is very worse for wears right now. Blaha, though, does have a med kit to play with. He's got plenty of materials, so it was just a means of surge. And now playing for the zone here, it's going to go north. So this is good, this early reveal. They should be moving soon and not sticking around, so they won't be too much.
Baha mixing her up below Surge.
It's going to be the Surge that's going to start determining.
Oh, that's the worst thing that can happen when you're below Surge. Mixing's still good though. Paco and Friteka pushing in. Zinc right now and this guy, they have one of the better positions. Oh, look at that. Paco went down. Mongraal and Savage in a decent position. Batman, Bugha, and Rapid are in a very good position. Brights and Bolts rotating now.
Shots raining in as well from Chubbs and Skittles on the high ground across the way, and they're not the only ones.
Threads and Trashy. Threads look like he went down. Friteka rotating dead side as a solo.
From the opposite end that they were initially planning to patch their way through. Threads though, this is big. Threads is
Threads surviving.
Havoc nearly playing spoiler there. He might have done just enough though to ruin Threads' initial plans here to try and revive Trash.
Threads is like in third right now.
He does have
Veno's low. Oh, they have no meds either, bro. They have no meds. Oh my god. Peterbot boils no blood.
And then if you bring your focus to Veno and Clix, is not looking good for them.
Oh my god, bro.
Right now. And although they've earned 3 eliminations this game, tags are also coming in, and they're out of material. Crashback comes out. This is a desperate move.
Bro, this is wild.
Very, very close call for
how did they survive, bro? How are they still alive? Like, how are they still alive? If Peterbot and Pollo get that beam, they're done. It's over. They're up Surge. Do they fight this? Bro, I don't even know. I feel like you have to chop some mats, at least get some mats. They don't even have meds or anything, man. They're just totally shambles right now. Total shambles. Oh, Veno's down. Okay, Veno's dead. Oh my god, Clix and Veno are dead, and that might be their FNCS.
Threats though, 3 eliminations, and again, keep in mind they were sitting at third, entering this lobby. Threats trying to do everything in his power. He's gonna catapult himself forward, front side of zone, but he knows he's gonna have to stick to the low ground. He's trying to go by unnoticed. For the time being, he is in a relatively isolated position, but as these teams continue to move forward, that could be a very problematic position.
Clix died.
Given what just played out, Clix and Veno falling in 20th, Peterbot and Pollo still standing here and likely to run up plenty more points. Do we put it past Veno to land on Clix? Make the call for Veno and Clix to land on Peterbot and Pollo. The only chance that they have is to literally take these guys out of the lobby. There's about 50 or 60 points gapping them right now.
I know,
so
I know.
Come when this game concludes and all the points have been tallied up, it's only going to become more and more worse if they remain standing here. Threats.
Oh, Threads is out.
But it's not looking good.
Alright, so we're in 9th, and now Acorn and Cole have high ground. So, my prediction is, because they have height in 9th, they won't win, but they'll get, like, top, like, 5. But the problem with this is that it just costs so much to hold, but they are way above on Surge, so we'll see how they play this out. Like, honestly, like, if you're gonna go this early for height, you just don't, like, use a lot of mats. It's so hard to hold height in endgame, especially when everybody starts to look for it.
Good amount of material to work with as well, and they know that they have time on their side because of how much damage they already have above that surge threshold. They're just
Golden
looking
Acorn
down,
on
waiting
height.
for
Let's
the
see. Here we go.
opportunity.
First moving.
Going
Muga's
for the
still
rotate.
alive.
Duke's gonna
Cooper
get one
Kanata
first
still
one,
alive.
but
Exed
right
Muzz
in
still
the
alive.
sky.
Peterbot and Poyo still
Fresh
alive.
rotates.
Rotating
Now
through.
seemingly
Golden Acorn holding that height.
impossible
Source
to
goes
provide
down and
escape.
looks
Peterbot and
like
Poyo, though, they find Mongrel
Peterbot and Poyo
Mr.
just
Savage.
crushing it. Mongrel and Mr. Savage are dead. Just Mongrel.
Low ground, but regardless,
Cooper
the
and
damage
Kanata
is
still
done here.
going.
Picking
Booga and
up
Aviv
in
still
seconds.
going. Victory doing heal off at this. Victory said I gotta pop med kits. Oh, Muzz and Epic still alive on the low ground. Peterbot and Poyo jumping down.
They're gonna drop to ultimate low
Oh my
instead.
goodness, this is going crazy. Look at Peterbot right now, just fragging out. Gets Bryce.
This has been the game plan the entire
Booga's still alive.
Every time
Aviv's
they
still
jump
alive.
down, and they just work their way
Man,
down the
Cold.
lobby
Okay,
from
so
the low
cause
ground.
it went down the mountain,
Heels down,
I don't know
Peterbot's
if we'll
still
see a
nearly
crazy
brought
push
the
for
push
height.
out.
This might be Acorn and Cole's game. So they might actually win it now because the elevation went down. So like, one should play super ulti height and then one should chill and then you just gotta conserve your mats and they win this. It's so close. Peterbot's in zone right now. Is Poyo dead? Poyo's dead. Peterbot's healing off. He's playing medkits. Oh, Batman Mugar is alive. Aviv's alive. Clicks is, Clicks is dead, but Kanata's still alive. Cooper's still alive. Look at this. This is all like top 10 teams except for Visual and Dukes and Stinks. Peterbot jumping back in here. Oh my god, it's 11th. It's 11th, bro. These Peterbot clutches are crazy, though. Zone pulled for him. Zone pulled for him.
Muzz, Epic Whale still alive. A lot of teams that are fighting for a global championship.
Look at this. This is amazing they've been able to hold it, but now somebody might flank height. Now somebody has a chance to flank height, so we'll see. Can Acorn and Cole hold height? Because the way Zone pulled, somebody can flank height.
They're still perched pretty up above everybody else. Rapid and Batman Booga trying to do what they can to work their way up. Instead, they're finding
Whoa,
themselves
Rapid.
Chop, Spinks, and
Rapid
Duke
crazy
still.
with it.
They're gonna get
Peterbot and
shot
Poyo.
down.
Look at Peterbot just
It's
choosing the
too
right
little,
layers,
too
man.
late here. Rapid finds
Peterbot now
a
going for
hole
height?
in the
Oh, he's dead to
crossfire.
Cole and
Actually,
Acorn.
crossfire
Cole and
was
Acorn.
momentary. Cole
No
has
way.
dropped.
Wow.
Mix with everybody
And
else.
Batman Booga
Just
healing
like
off
that
in
ultimate
zone, and
cleanup
Cold
for
and
each enemy.
Acorn
Batman
get
Booga
another
playing
one.
medkit playoff. But I don't know if he has the actually take that back. He's got plenty of medkits to work with.
Bro, does he actually... I don't think he wins the seal off.
Game. They are going to be in the race, by the way, for an FNCS championship here. Acorn and Cold, I can't believe they are flying their way up the standings as well. This is going to go all the way through to the end. I love that he's going to crash pad very far and away here. Acorn, very, very smart play. Cold is trying to make sure that Batman Booga
Cold
can't
and
get the
Acorn
ball,
are
but it doesn't
crazy.
matter. Acorn and Cold in the end will win this game. Their second victory royale now within a 3-span run is just incredible. An incredible feat to perform here on the day 2
Crazy.
Grand Finals.
Still gotta love the hustle there from Batman.
So like, cause the
Booga.
elevation
He had
changed,
4
they were
medkits
able to hold
that he
height that
could not
entire
play
end game.
with.
But man,
Perfect
taking
vision
height in
to
ninth
fall.
is so tricky.
Unfortunately for him,
Because that's the
Acorn,
minority of
he
games.
just
The minority of games
there.
that you
He's
win
essentially, you know,
when taking height on
we
ninth.
understand the fact that he's
But hey,
somewhere.
they didn't use a ton of mats though. And that's the big thing. They didn't use like a crazy amount of mats when they took height early. I feel like so many people, when they take height and they take it early, like in ninth, they use too much. And then that's why they're just shambles in like 12th zone.
And Acorn and Cold have now, without a doubt in my mind, entered this conversation for a very real top of the leaderboard run.
Yeah, and I
Wow.
don't know if they're going to
Wild.
be able to
Let's
close
see.
the gap, but only time will tell. Well, listen,
All right.
this is second. We have standings. We have
They're
points
third.
to start adding up.
Clicks and
When we
Battle
get
are
back,
fourth.
we'll have
Oh
plenty more
man,
Fortnite coming your way.
that's so sad. That's so sad. Clicks and Benno are fourth. Cold and Acorn jumped up, and then Peterbot is in first by a lot. Penultimate game too. Is not looking good, but hey, they qual for globals. They qualified for globals though. They qualified for globals, and that's big. That's big. Mugen and Aviv now in 8th. They just need one good game. Hey, if Peterbot and Poyo go down early, Jason and Yonzo are 15th. I don't know if that's enough to qual. Their game's over. Their season's over. Mongrel, Mr. Savage. Pink and Miro are not going back to globals. The global champion will not be going back to globals is wild. Alex and Worthy did terrible. Bro, where's Floppy? Floppy doing terrible, bro. Floppy, they in like 48th. Floppy's washed, bro. I mean, he's FNCS Grand Finalist, so we really can't be talking out of the smack. But hey, he got attention. He got all the attention he wanted today, I guess. Wow, if Peterbot and Poyo hold on, they'll be back-to-back FNCS champions. That's insane.
I'm gonna pass out.
I'm gonna pass out.
Gonna pass
Acorn and
out.
Cole are the best, man.
I'm going to pass out. All
Except
right.
for Peterbot and
This has
Poyo.
been the craziest grand finals I think I've ever seen in my life. So many different things transpired in this last game. First, Acorn and Colt get themselves the victory royale. Let's just give them their flowers really quickly, okay? Acorn and Cold, don't forget, these guys have already qualified to the Global Championships. They're good. Right now, they're just playing for an Axe of Champions and prize money. This game was so crazy for so many different things. We'll get to that in a second. Vivid Kelly, I want to just highlight these guys first and talk about their win in Game 11.
I want to go ahead and highlight the fact that, guys, yeah, Zeke's literally out of breath. You can hear it. Like, he's been screaming at how these games are going right now for good reason. But yeah, Acorn and Cole, I mean, what is this day 2 resurgence? I mean, sixth, first, one final game, and they have just soared up the leaderboard. Where in the heck did they come from?
Yeah, man. You know, when we say day 2 teams, I wasn't actually expecting it to be this polarizing. Acorn and Cold just going absolutely ham right now. 2 victory royales and absolutely climbing up the leaderboard. I cannot wait to see the standings. We all know that Peterbot and Poyo, they are in first place right now after Peterbot's insane solo. What is he doing? How is he able to stay alive for so
For real,
long?
though.
I don't get
He
it.
has such insane solo
I
clutches.
don't
So
know.
let's see,
I don't know. We have a single
743,
game left to go
682.
here, guys. With 3.5 minutes, let's try and tee up everything we can. Let's take it to the standings, as Kelly talked about. Yeah, Peterbot Poyo, they are in first place by a big margin. All
They
have
are
to do is
big
hold
by
on,
a
and
big
they will have
margin.
back-to-back championship titles. we're just gonna leave that there, right? I just want to leave that there because these guys have had a crazy run. They are so deserving of it. If they were to win, right, the only way this could be up in the air is like they get eliminated off spawn. Vivid, I don't think that's happening.
Yeah, no, I mean...
Nobody's conning them, though.
You always
Well,
wonder
maybe Twolf and
what
Acorn.
happened to this duo. I mean, Pollo goes down, and then it's like Peterbot's alive. He's just literally crouching around builds. He uses like 3 med kits somehow. And I was like, dude, like, how many points has this guy put up as a solo? 124 between both days combined right now. If you take a look at the leaderboard right now, that would put them almost around like 600 and some odd points. They would be in like 5th place right now or something like that if it wasn't for the solo points that Peterbot himself has picked up. Incredible work by him.
Speaking of incredible work,
Say it.
Veno. I know. I see it. Click
Say it.
Veno. They go down 2 placements.
That's
They're in
honest.
4th right now. But Veno going for the 3rd party by himself and getting an elimination is absolutely wild. Gosh, Vivid, I can't even speak right now.
I mean...
Yeah, this play from Veno was actually
They
wild.
have-
This play
they
from
have
Veno was
a lot
actually
throughout
wild.
This grand finals throughout this past week between trying to try new things.
He literally
Now
sees it and he
the
just
grand
jumps
finals,
and
actually
takes
the
his
original
fight.
strategy is going to turn out very, very well.
That's
in
insane.
grand finals, it has been working out very, very well. But now all the other teams are like, listen, we're not doing so well. We got to switch up our strategy. Let's try landing on them. Let's try landing on one of the hills that they love fighting for. And still, time and time again, they continue to overcome. Yeah, it's probably slowing them down a little bit in terms of the race for the grand finals win, but still being up here in 4th place is seriously impressive.
Batman Booga, Rapid have moved up 2 placements. We talk about impressive. Oh, what on God's green earth are these guys doing? Batman Booga, Rapid are just putting on a show. Kelly, that's what I was meaning when I was going to say it.
Oh, you know I am here to support Batman Booga and Rapid. Batman Booga, now the prime Booga of the competition. He's going to have to change his name or something because he has just been on a tear today. They do such a good job on the low ground, just being so smart with the engagements that they take, grabbing Elim after Elim after Elim. It is wild that they have been able to climb up so far and sit in 2nd place, practically the only team within reach of taking away the 1st place spot from Peterbot and Pollo. But that is such a difficult feat to achieve, and I don't know if it's in the cards for them today, but I really hope it is.
Zeke, one final game literally separates not only us from a champion, but also let's keep in mind those global spots. Right now, we have 2 teams already qualified to globals in that top 10, so we're looking at top 12 right now.
Wow, top 12.
That's actually a 42-point lead over 13th right now. Victor V. Paper, Aegis Rise, hold on.
Bro, I feel so bad for Baka and Pars.
Anything could happen. The last game.
Kaysen and Yamzo aren't falling.
Finals in
Maybe.
North America.
Oh my god, this is it.
Everyone, find your seats. Grab the popcorn. Don't pass out. I'll pass out for you. It's fine. We do this one last time. Axe of Champions on the line. Prize money on the line. And then a top 12 will be moving on to Global Championships. Taco, MDF, best of luck. I'm passing out for you. Go on.
Yeah, we have a lot to look forward to.
For
Obviously,
real,
there's
for
gonna be
real.
this race for the FNCS Grand Finals winner, and then holding on. Who will hold on for their land spot, right? That's the next big milestone here. Taco, with the last game in front of us, I really couldn't say what's going to happen here.
Yeah, especially when you were looking at that secondary page. I mean, I caught sight of Taysen and Yamzo of all duos just outside the threshold. So we'll see whether or not they'll be able to punch their ticket to that global championship because the final lobby, game 12, is here.
Don't need to second guess yourselves anymore. Game 12 of the Grand Finals is here. And after 2 incredible days of competition, we finally get to see who will lift that
Taco
FNCS
is
Grand Finals win for the North American
might be
region.
Peterbot again.
And this season in particular has been so special given
Back-to-back
how many
FNCS
teams
is honestly
from
wild.
Europe have entered
It's
into
so wild.
the fray here. And not only did they
Back-to-back
enter into the
FNCS is on
ecosystem,
LA
they
Super
qualified their way to the grand final
And
stage,
honestly,
really
like
showing
it's
you
that
how
OP
great the player
drop.
base truly
And
is
just
here.
nobody wants it.
And one thing to know, one thing we've
They're all
really got
swans,
to
just
never
leave the
forget
best
is that if you are
Like, I think
in
that's
this
one of the
lobby
big
right
trees
now,
better
I
just
mean,
with
you
stuff.
are one of the best players in the world to have ever done it. So everyone here is a winner in some way or another, but to get to that next step, you're gonna have to dig very, very deep here. Vino and Clix, right, to continue this little bit of a conversation we have going on here, have finally kind of earned their drop spot back from the team that was contesting them. Peterbot and Pollo have never stopped having the freedom here at the Red Line Rig.
Ooh, wait, one.
And we know,
There's
right, Taco,
3. Is that the
explain to
AI?
the
Why does the
viewers
AI
why
on the
this
map?
is such a strong
That threw me off.
drop spot? Because this is not the first time they've had a very good drop spot to themselves.
Oh, he just killed the boss. I was about
It's
to say.
exclusively that machinist medallion, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Mythic Combat Assault Rifle is also a treacherous weapon in the hands of Peterbot. But the fact of the matter is, the machinist medallion is the only medallion that can be efficiently shared between a duo. Unlike having infinite nitro or infinite ammo, where seemingly only one player is ever going to benefit at a time, as long as Peterbot and Pollo stay at least within a box reach of each other, essentially, they'll be able to share 75 shield regeneration, and even better still, it's 5 shield a tick. And that alone, it's just so much more impactful. It makes it so much more difficult to actually try and challenge Peterbot and Pollo, whether it's a play for height or just an overall box fight. Teams just struggle to find a quick closure, and the longer time to elimination takes, the higher the odds of a third party entering the conversation, the higher the odds of Peterbot and Pollo simply out-sustaining you. And that's not even factoring in just how strong they both are individually, mechanically speaking.
Yeah, it's like having a souped up slurp juice round the clock. Like it's crazy. The little things. But here we have it. Game 12 is already underway, and I could, again, we're ahead of them.
Oh my god, if
I
Clix
can
and
already
Venno go
see the
down.
rumblings coming
Where's Venno?
as these fights are gonna start.
Where's
to make
Venno?
their
Okay.
way to the air. Let's see it here though. Clix and Vino.
They've been doing
The first
terrible.
Team next door, it's gonna be Xsets, Edgy, and Death. Already Vino's pushing pretty heavily on the opposite side of the wall here. Clix pushing in on
Let's
the other
see.
wall. Trying to see if there's a
Edgy
couple
and
points here to
Death
be earned.
versus Venno and Clix.
Venno and Clix.
If Venno and Clix win this, they get early
time to
surge.
waste. They
So they have to
just
almost
start
win this.
converting points, even if
Pushing
it
it
comes
with
out of
Nitro.
thin air, but Edgy, Death,
Edgy
doing
moving
decent
back a
job
little
at
bit. They're losing
scrambling
space. They're getting
from the
flanked.
low.
Clix
They're gonna
getting
jump
flanked
down
on the
through
side.
while Clix
Venno,
continues to pressure
the
from
pinch.
above, but Clix,
Oh, they pinched the heck
despite
out of
having
him.
a split angle approach, they haven't really found any confirmed openings. I say
They
that.
have HP advantage.
Been noticing Death Shield falling relatively
They have to
low
win
here.
this. If Clix and Venno
Clix
don't
with
win
that
this,
Flurry
this is
Fizz,
the biggest sell of
that
all time.
pause,
They have to win
recreate
this
his own
fight.
shield is going to allow for both Edgy and Death
Or
to
dip.
generate some of
Like
the
you have to
kills as
pick.
well.
Either win this or dip.
No
Because you
third-party
definitely got
action
surge from
involved
this. You
in
got
the
some
mix just yet,
packs.
though, as Edgy continues to crouch
So you may
around,
not need a
continues to
full
see
win.
if he can find
But if they don't
a
live
little bit of a
here,
flank
it's the biggest
position
sell of all
here
time.
onto Clix. He's got to be careful. Clix from overhead goes for the side jump, and Edgy gets some decent shots into him. But Edgy immediately going to converge back to his original position, side by side with Death. Both of these duos not really seemingly, they don't want to budge.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what's going through Vino and Clix's mind here. Is Vino thinking with how much of a gap he has to close here?
Yeah, like I don't think this is worth
onto the
fighting. Like
likes
I'd
of
be telling them to
Peterbot
dip.
and
They're
Pollo? Do
dipping.
they wanna just
That's
find
smart. That's
a
smart.
lot of elims? Do they want to key the lobby?
No.
You can see that that's not going to be easy by any means. Even though Edgy and Death, arguably on the leaderboards are so far behind them, that does not equivalent to, it's not equivalent to a free elimination by any means. And that's gonna be the problem, right? That Vino and Clix are in store for here. How do you earn that many points? How do you earn so many points that you fly past out of 4th place and get into first. It's like you
They're
have
just not
to
gonna do
take
it,
out
Monster.
your
They're
top
just not gonna do
competition,
it, Monster D-Face. They're just
or
trying
it's
to
gonna be
qual now.
impossible
They're
to
not
do
doing
so.
it, bro.
And that can be said for all these teams. This can be said for Trashy and Threats as well. And by the way, we're going to have to give a lot of credit to teams like Trashy and Threats, who came together and managed to make lemonade out of the lemons that they were given earlier in the weeks here, because they put together a bomb squad from the past, right? Kind of reunited here, and they're popping off once again like the good old days. So really fun stuff we're watching unfold here.
Yeah, especially when you also factor in the Trashy and Threads. There were
Oh, no.
last minute
Savage just died.
to even develop.
Yep.
Mongrel and Mr. Savage, though, they're in a world of hurt currently. At the
Mongrel
Shipwreck
getting keyed from
Shallows,
every direction he's
Mongrel
gone.
trying to
And that's
scramble,
their
but
grands.
that's gonna be the end of it. Their story has concluded. Mongrel and Mr. Savage will not be at the Global Championship, but they have had an incredible journey. And I think if you
To make it to
compare
grands, though, like,
Mongrel
we were even
in
talking
this
about them not
major
making it to
the
grands.
past one,
The fact that
they
not
should
only
be
made it to
very
grands, but they
proud
had
of
really, really good
the
cups
steps that
before
he's taken
grands. Like, shout out to them.
elevating his gameplay, because this is not an easy means to come back to
Bro,
competitive
Fink and Miro
play
have just been
after
absolutely scuffed.
taking
And the world champion may go down
I say
right
a little
now
bit, but a pretty
to Rapid.
long stretch of a break,
Yeah.
and yet he's still
it was-
able to compete. It's incredible.
Yeah, it was a very lengthy break, and for him to bounce back like you just mentioned, I mean, he has only gotten better, and I think he will continue to get better. So I hope he keeps his head up, and I just hope he keeps digging deep and practicing, right? There is so much potential for him to continue to do well. The leaderboards you're seeing on the side there are updating, and already our 12th place spot has fallen, which means there is a position open this game now for a new team to enter
The
into
12th
the
place is
conversation of
fallen. Paul right
attending
now is
the
top
Global
12.
Championship as a player.
Oh,
And those
Agers
teams
and
could be
Rise. It's
Rocket
Agers and
Bars,
Rise.
Taquani, Kanata
No.
Cooper. There are many
Oh,
heavy
here's
hitters
Yapko and
on the
Kwanzi.
line here. Iamzo Tayson, right? There's so many teams
Oof.
outside.
Yapko and
the top 12
Kwanzi. Playing some
Top
box
12
fights right now. These box fights are spicy.
Of our top 3 that already are qualified, so they cannot take a spot away from anyone else. Those spots go down the leaderboard, so it's top 12.
Ooh,
I'm more so looking
Yapko got
towards
cracked.
Baka, Pars, Yapko, Kwani, and
Oh,
Iamzo
Trashy just
in some
died.
discussion.
Trashy just died.
Kana and Cooper are chilling.
That's
but
huge.
I think
Trashy's
that for
what,
Yapko
top
and
10?
Kwani,
Trashy's top 10 right now.
especially,
I don't see Threads dead
these
though,
guys
but
have
Trashy's
definitely
dead.
had to overcome a lot of turmoil, and they're trying to confirm a couple of eliminations right now. Yet again, onto Flo and Sigma. But Flo and Sigma, they're just looking to try and essentially bide their time. They know that if they sit here long enough, Yapko and Kwani,
I do think next FNCS is
might
going to be
just
solos though.
feel a
That's
little
why we're
more
doing a lot of
pressure
solos
to
in practice
try
right
and get a
now,
move
because I
on,
think
right?
next
Like,
FNCS
teams
is
don't
going to be
wanna get
solos.
caught out of position.
So y'all
But
need to be
on that same
on your
fold,
game,
Kwani,
which is
Yapko,
good because I'm
they-
tired of the whole
it's been enough time here
duos, like
now,
trying
once
to
you
find
have
people
that
duos
sort of
is
time
so
investment,
hard.
you
I
kind
feel
of
so
have
bad
to
for you guys
confirm
when I sell and I
eliminations
can't find you
for
guys
that
someone.
surge damage.
Like for real, I really hate it.
Yeah, they
So
could
I'm
easily
kind of
get
happy that
overstayed
it's going to be
their welcome here
solos. So
now
I
if
don't.
they
That's the
recognize
hardest
it
part
well.
of being a Fortnite coach right now is
And
finding a
given-
duo for people.
I like that they
No
move
doubt
now
about it.
because they're moving now that they've exhausted all of their wood. Right?
Have they
didn't
confirmed
really
it's gonna
use
be
too much of the
duos?
heavy materials, but they're like, all right. we
No,
don't
I'm pretty
have to
sure
go
it's-
from
I'm pretty sure it's
wood,
gonna be
we've been here for a
solos.
while, the zone's already revealed itself. Let's get going. And I think that's a good indicator that it might just be time to give up and get a move on it. Meanwhile, Trashy and Threats up against Chubbs and Skittles. These are very much teams that are super familiar with one another. And actually, I'm just looking at it. Threats right now. Trashy was knocked by Evan just moments ago. And that's a big deal.
Threads is still
given
up.
the fact that
They're in fifth, but Threads needs to
This is
do
a
the
very,
craziest solo
very
clutch for
relevant
World
team,
Championships.
And this is a very critical moment for this team. And quite honestly, how much money they're going to make. They're top 10. I mean, they're there. They're
Bro,
chilling.
he's a solo pushing a duo
Those
right now.
dollars-
Oh, it's Floppy, bro. He said that's Floppy. Let me kill them
literally
real
melt
quick.
away.
Yo!
They can't clutch up and stay in the
Threads
game
is
right now
going
at this
crazy
point.
right now. He just full sending on
That could
Floppy.
also be a nice break for Clix and Venom if you think about it.
Oh
because
my god, bro. I'm about to
Trashy was trying to
say,
position, and Threads,
yo,
he's
he's
not gonna be able to keep
crazy.
this run going.
He's crazy. He
Sixth
tried to
place
full key floppy,
now
bro.
with a very real opportunity to try and overcome that
Dang,
top
he was
five.
fifth though. He was
Flappy
fifth.
and Evan are going to shut down Trashy and
Man,
Threads
that's
in our
hilarious,
final
bro. He
game
said, I'm
of
trying to
Major 3
keep them.
Grand
They're
Finals.
trash.
An insane feat when you really think about it. Evan and Flappy have not really converted many wins on the day in general.
Yeah, they have
But
not.
they're playing spoiler at the most critical times for more than just one duo on the matches here today. Baka and Pars, though, trying to do what they can to recover, considering their current position on that leaderboard.
They need a big game here.
They are just outside of that top 12 conversation. But
There's the
one
soon-to-be
promising feature
back-to-back
seeing these
champs, I
broadcast
believe.
towers kind of lit up around the map. I know I saw one for Clix and Veno earlier on. Have to expect that they were able to confirm that forecast tower knowledge, and maybe with it, I think one thing that I could make for a really interesting approach for Clix and Veno is if they actually opt to go to Rift Island this game, because that is somewhere that Peterbot and Pollo have consistently been traveling to. And if you want to try and take Destiny into your own hands, one of the only times that you're ever going to really have that open opportunity to actually engage Peterbot and Pollo is when they are at Rift Island, and you know that they like to go for it consistently.
Two teams that are very much fighting for the same position right now. Iamzo, Tayson, Cooper, and Kanata exchange a couple tags, a couple shots, and then back off one another. Given that Cooper and Kanata positioned up first, they're going to respect that. And what separates them is essentially one endgame. Any of these teams in the top 16 secure an endgame, they are pretty much locking it in.
Yeah, it's just like I said.
Yeah,
with
Peterbot and
Cooper
Pollo getting the
they're
island, bro.
only
This is
ones
their
that
game.
don't really have as much
This is
to
their
lose
game.
aside from prize money. Keep in mind, third place finish in Major 2. They've already confirmed their spot on the battle bus for the Global Championship. But obviously, everybody would like a little bit more money to go with it. So, can't ever count out Cooper and Kanata by any means. I'm sure that they are still going to do everything in their power to force their way into that top 10 conversation.
Peter on island right now
it's not
basically
an
just
easy
tells me that they're
means.
going to get all the
This is what
surge they need, and then
I'm
they're just going to
expecting,
win.
You know, your teams inside the top
I think
10
this is it. I think this is it.
way more passively this game than any other. And then Peterbot and Pollo to actually have the opposite effect, given that they already have a winning seat and they're in the lead by a significant amount. So they can be as destructive as they want, and I think most teams are going to shy away from a challenge right now because they're going to be more concerned about going to Global Championship and not falling early. So I think it's a very interesting dynamic that ultimately played out just now as we start bending our way towards the mid-game of this Game 12 right now. There's Victor V and Paper. They have a team below them. They have a crash pad ready, and they're going for it.
Paper sort of just leading the charge here. Got that elevated position, but Paper's going to drop, apply some pressure onto Havoc's wall. Havoc and Cirque seem like they're struggling a little bit here, but Paper, it's like he's got a fire underneath his feet. He's trying to make sure that they can convert this into 2 solid eliminations. He's going to scramble back up, though, to his ramps. He wants to get up and over this hill here. And they understand the assignment. They got a little bit of surge damage online. They're going to head back into the remains of this weapons bunker. And while it would have been nice to confirm those 2 eliminations, Paper, Victor V, I think that they also understand the fact they're in 11th place. They are on the cusp right now. They cannot afford for any mishaps. If they get eliminated here and now, it is very unlikely that they will remain seated in that 11th place position. And even better still, they're also another team that's looking to try and elevate themselves 1, 2, 3, however many positions they can. They want it inside of that top 10 leaderboard.
Oh yeah, they've done so much in the last 2 weeks to build up
their notoriety amongst the Fortnite community. Paper's always been respected and well known. He's a fun guy, but Victor V is kind of given that team, this new lens to really look in on and ask yourself, wait a second, do we have something special being formulated here, right? Amongst a veteran and this very new up-and-comer. It's kind of how, like, that Cold and Acorn story kind of became as well, right? And Cold finally had his opportunity and took off. But hold up, back to the fight here. Batman, Bugha, and Rapid. Rapid gets collapsed on by a team rotating just on their outskirts, and this is treacherous territory
Mixon
right here.
down. Mixon and Baja.
For them because they have a chance to win this entire tournament right now, and they cannot afford to burn material, burn heals in the mid game right now, let alone fall behind on positioning here. And they're backtracking. I don't know what's happening here. They felt like they exhausted too many materials, so they're gonna try to play the big brain play to like sweep around, but
ooh. No, this is second place.
They're getting spotted out here. He's going to be forced to use the dashes. Good call by Batman Bugha.
Oh, he's good, but they're separated. That could have been very bad.
Quickly
Oh, they're jumping on him.
They're not out of the thick of it just yet either.
Yamzo's about to die. Yamzo
Around
clutching
them.
up.
Yamzo,
But Tayson's
Tayson,
dead.
though, this is a huge blow. Tayson is down. Yamzo, a solo south of the Nitrodrome. So much ground to cover. Does he?
There is
has
a
to
van there.
muster up something massive here, and in fact, he's gonna opt head back into the storm. It's a reboot van play that I think Yamzo is gonna be hoping for here. At the very least, confirming the eliminations onto Virgo and Shadow is gonna be a nice bump in points, but recovery tour if he's able to get
Peterbot and Poyo win
Tayson
this
back
for
up and
sure.
running off of the reboot.
Peterbot looking to clear up.
Trying to get some
The
shots on
visuals that
Bugha.
are blocking up the line of sight here, and look at that. Very well worth it. Already reveals Bugha, and it's smart of him to do that now. Just look at the map, right? He understands that we're on the congested side. Team should be coming towards us, and he just doesn't miss. He is very spot on. Peterbot is on track to be easily, right? Easily the best amongst the best duos of any performers, right? In this entire 2024 year across all regions. Peterbot and Poyo are very much that duo right now. They're in that conversation, and I think you can put Cold and Acorn up there as well. If you just look at the points earned today by itself, Cold and Acorn would be in first by a long shot. They are outperforming even Peterbot and Poyo, which is impressive given that they're 40 points ahead coming into this game. If it was just today, however, this is a two-day tournament. Now I'm looking at the feed right now. Poyo finds one, Vino finds one. The big teams are still in it. Yamzo is holding on right now.
Yapko just died.
And one of our bubble teams fall. Japco is out, Quanti is out, back to the lobby, and their tournament run ends here and now.
I just can't help but feel for Yamzo in this position. He's so close, so many past circumstances. But as a solo, it is looking like a very tough endeavor. Batman Bugha, Rapid though, these are some very much needed points if they want to try and overtake that first place position.
Look at Peterbot and
But
Poyo.
also
They're
just
keying Batman Bugha and Rapid.
Somebody, anybody can shut down Peterbot and Poyo, who happen to be staring them down from across the water, just outside of Restored Reels. Batman Bugha, he's at least gonna get a chance to heal. 2 more medkits still in tow as well, but that is the last of his shield resources. Now everything else is gonna depend upon how much Flowberry Fizz Rapid actually has available. But he's looking to cut off Paper, he's looking to cut off Victor V. No tags gonna connect though. Crashpad rotate is successful. And now Batman Bugha and Rapid, they've got to get a move on themselves. They're trying to keep it moving.
I'm seeing Nox happen right now. Nox on names that I don't.
Oh, Yamzo got Bryce.
CB down right now.
That's
I'll
huge.
talk about that. Bryce is
What a
one of
clutch
them
from
for
Yamzo.
Sure, but Yamzo needs those points way more than Bryce does.
as they're above them on the standings. That's going to open up more solos here. And I'm looking in the distance. I don't see Kanata. I saw Cooper there. A little glimpse of Koopa. Baka in Pars just holding on right now. And the mental fortitude that you have to have if you're Baka in Pars. You went back-to-back Victory Royales, and then you just started dudding out game after game after game, talking about 0 points earned, and all of a sudden you go from being in the conversation to win the grand finals to now barely holding on to
Qual,
go to
yeah.
the actual LAN event.
Finally,
September.
Alex and Worthy are alive.
It is just a roller coaster of emotions.
Clix
and
and
for them
Veno
to
are still up.
be holding on and make it this far.
Yamzo's still alive. This is such a huge solo clutch from Yamzo if he can solo clutch this.
Yamzo still holding on. Tries to go and recycle this crash pad. Knows that he can't just hit it face on. Very smart of him to swing around the side. And we have been here before. We see what happens when the river comes into place. This is going to start opening up.
Bugha looks like he's about to die.
Chaos. And anything can happen now, including the most
Oh,
unpredictable
this is
high ground
close.
retakes. Yamzo just trying to defend
Oh,
right now.
Yamzo on Reed.
Big final to Reed here in
What
the
a big
finish.
play so he
More
can stay out above
points,
Surge.
More placement points for him.
He couldn't have found that at a better
Oh my
moment.
god.
It's a little bit of a memory versus
Yamzo
will.
solo
Come on,
clutching like
Yamzo, just
crazy
keep
right now.
trudging forward. Everything depends on
Oh
this
my
solo
god.
clutch right
Havoc's
now for
going
his
down
spot
to
in the global
Edgy.
championship. And Yamzo taking
Baka and
fate
Pars are
into
still
his
alive.
own
Alex
hands.
and Worthy are still alive.
Nixon
Acorn and Cole are
gonna
still
fly
alive.
right
Oliver
by him.
OG is still
Might have
alive.
released
Peter
Nixon
Bon,
getting
Poyo,
really
Beeman,
on the way
Batman, Bugha, and
through.
Rapid. They know if they kill them, they
Directly
win.
behind where Yamzo is currently
I mean,
fixated.
honestly, they've already won
Peter
now.
Bot,
They've already
Poyo
won.
continuing
It's
to
wraps.
rack up
Peter
the
Bon and
damage
Poyo
as
are your
well. They've only
FNCS
got one
champs.
elimination so far, but realistically speaking, they are truly
Finally, Alex and Worthy
just
made it.
in control right now for as to the pacing of this one, because nobody can seem to match them for where they're currently at.
Well, this is still a problem. They only have a single elimination, so there's room available, and there's a lot of players still alive. Clix and Veno being one of them in that mix there. Batman, Bugha, and Rapid being the closest on their heels. They will have to outperform them by a long shot now through placement points and eliminations. The time is now. Bugha's down. Veno's in the water here. Sight lines are open for Batman Bugha there. He didn't quite take the shot. They're more focused in on the rotation, staying in front of the zone, but they're starting to gas out.
Protecto and Paka on height. What?
They're
Bro,
not
this is the game they call. That's wild.
Peter Bot, Poyo smothered
Clix and
Ripper
Veno
here
still
in the
alive.
layer,
Alex and
but
Worthy
at
finally
the
making
same
it to an
time,
end game.
top, Vorteca
Rapid's
and
still alive.
Poyo
Peter
from
Bon
the
and
high
Poyo still
ground,
alive.
just
They've won.
trying to
They've
rain
won.
down
So
as
this
many
is basically
shots
a
as
battle for
possible.
who can
For all
qual.
these teams getting caught in the congestion, that slight hill causing so many issues for the teams underneath it. Veno, Clix gonna be one of them at the bottom of that hillside, but everybody surging forward now, trying to make sure they can stay towards that front side of zone. Clix and Veno, though, with that forecast knowledge, they seemingly want to continue.
Oh,
playing
who's
front to
pushing?
back.
Oh no, they're not. They're
Trying
not
to see
keen
if
for
they
height
can just catch
though.
any stragglers off
Veno
guard
and Clix
instead.
rotating.
Now they're gonna make their move
Batman,
forward.
Bugha
Hazard
healing up
Sandman
here.
dropping just in front of them. Clix and Veno could have a box
Poyo
fight
and Peter
on
Bot
their hands
rotating.
here. It's Batman Bugha. He's just trying to go for the solo medkit play.
He's just holding on right now while Peterbot finds an elimination there. So now they're focusing in on high ground. Peterbot and Poyo.
Oh, Protecto and Paco are chops. Peterbot and Poyo may be looking for height now. To clean it off? No way. Peterbot and Poyo. Clix and Veno pushing! Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Look at this right now, bro. They're going down. Clix and Veno now trying to clutch up.
Respect the high ground hold from Veno and Clix. Veno and Clix have to dig so far.
Batman, Bugha, and Rapid are in it. Peterbot, Poyo's dead. Poyo's dead. Peterbot's still alive. Clix and Veno, this might be their game. Alright, Clix and Veno, please do not sell hype. Please do not sell hype. Like, they always sell hype. Please don't sell this game. Peterbot healing up. Cold and Acorn on low ground. Bro, Peterbot may flank height from the back. Peterbot may flank height. Let's see, he's got crash pads. Peterbot may flank it. Rando's pushing for height. Veno's down. Who are the randoms who got hyped? Sandman and Hazard? Look at Cold and Acorn. They're just holding the low ground right now. Here comes Peterbot.
Clix and Peterbot are both out of
Sandman alive. Batman Booga alive. Clix is alive. Peterbot going crazy. He's dead. Look at Cole and Acorn, man. Cole and Acorn might be one of the best.
They are still holding strong, though. Same case scenario for Clix, but he is finally eaten up by Cold, who also gets dropped simultaneously. Sandman
Wow.
could be looking to scoop this Victor Royale out from the depths. Hazard and Sandman steal this
What a
one
wild
away
last game.
from Acorn and Cold, despite how promising things were looking for them out of the low ground. But the real fixation for me, MDF, is what actually took place with our top 5 on the leaderboard.
You stack them up, they will knock them down. It just doesn't get any better than that. Every team who had a realistic chance and opportunity at being your champions was in that end game. Congratulations, though, in the end to Sandman and Hazard, who have rocketed their way up with a huge Game 12. We'll see if there's any significance to what place they will end this tournament in, Taco, but ultimately, that was an incredible game so far.
Yeah, I think that really they're just looking at some extra placements for prize pool, but were they able to play enough disruptor to our teams trying to fixate themselves inside of that top 12? I need to see what that leaderboard consists of, MDF. It's been an awesome time throughout day 1 and
Alright, I'm not gonna do it.
Major 3
I'm
for the
playing out the points
NAFNCS
right now.
Grand Finals, but
Alright, let's
the
see.
ride to Texas, the final score count, all of it remains for Zeke. Vivid,
I'm
and
counting up
Cody to
though
break
on my
down.
other screen here because I don't want y'all.
Thank you so
I don't
much,
want y'all seeing it.
MDF and the best Taco. Just a fantastic set of games here in NA, and we can say without a doubt, it is confirmed, Peterbot and Pollo have done it. The back-to-back has happened. Peterbot and Pollo, congratulations once again. The Axe of Champions will not leave their possession, and they're taking that. They're gonna take that to the Global Championships in September as a big flex piece. Like, hey, we are the ones that want to take it all home. Congratulations to the duo. Vivid, they fought for it. It started slow, then it got out of control, and then they were the ones who came out on top of everybody else.
Without a doubt, had themselves on top of everybody's predictions. They were the ones that were going to secure the back-to-back FNCS in what has seemed like forever. The last ones to technically do it, Booga and Miro when they were teammates between game modes, but now Peterbot and Pollo, duos. Chapter 5, Major 2, Chapter 5, Major 3, back-to-back.
So it's Peterbot, Batman Booga, Acorn, Clix, Trashy, Stinks, Booga and B Qual, Bryson Bolts,
competition that you
Victory
can
and Paper.
analyze and judge. They do it so perfectly. They're able to take the best drop in Major 2 with the Grim Coin. They're able to take the best drop in Major 3.
So they
and you
qualled.
wonder why is everyone
No,
letting
they
them have
qualled
it?
and they
They're
qualled. Yeah,
not.
only
Peterbot and
2.
Pollo just
So it
can't
just
be
goes down to
stopped.
12.
They, whatever
So
drop
Tayson
they
and
want to
Yamza
go
will
to,
not be in
they are
grands.
going to
Let's
get it
see.
because they will always
Baka
win
and
every
Pars
off
will not
spot
be in
fight.
grands.
When it comes to rotations, when
Oliver's
it comes to
out,
claiming
Savage is out,
objectives, when
Vorteca's
it comes
out,
to
Pink and
rotating
Miro,
and
the
claiming
defending
height,
champ will not be in
everything they
grands.
do is at an echelon that honestly rivals that of the best competitors in the world that we have ever seen.
And to just think, these guys
Back-to-back
are
FNCS is crazy though.
They are at their peak right now, right? We are going into a global championships with these guys on the front line. These guys who every other region needs to look at and say, how are we going to deal with them? We have a plan for our drop. We have a plan for our surge. We have a plan for this and that. The plan you can never account for is Peterbot and Pollo.
Yeah, I mean, I even talked about it throughout this major, right? The maturity being able to actually strategically kind of reel themselves back and be like, no, listen, let's not just kind of ego our way and fight, brutally take higher ground. Let's actually play this one strategically. Everybody's going to be going up crazy for the higher ground. Let's reel it back a little bit. Let's play for it around 11. So I think that shows extreme maturity and shows that they are willing to have a set strategy going into global championships as well, which is why they are going to be considered one of the favorites, in my opinion.
Listen, I like a little bit of ego, and if there is ever a duo that deserves to be egotistical, it is this duo right here. Like you said, second, first, and first this year. I don't even know what we can compare that to, especially to how insane North America has been, not just this major, but all year long. We keep seeing how top-heavy the competition is. There's so many incredible duos. Congratulations, Peterbot and Pollo. You absolutely deserve it. Anyone that wants to discredit you is just jealous because you guys have earned this.
Basically, yeah.
Once again, congratulations to the duo. Let's take a look at our standings because though we have a moment here to celebrate with them, we also got to remember we have 10 spots going to the Global Championships. Now, first off, obviously, 140K going to Peterbot and Pollo. Congrats. I would love to hear, just take a moment, Batman, Bugha, and Rapid. Man, I don't know where these guys came from, but this day they've thank you, Kelly. Day number 2, they came online, and they said, look, even if we can't win, we're gonna play for prize money. We're gonna play for the spots to globals. And man, Kelly, they showed up in a big way.
They really did. And you want to know where they came from? Well, they came from NA West, all right? And they are showing that they are not a region to be discredited. I mean, you could tell from the dedication from this duo right from the start. Rapid literally coming all the way down from Canada to be in zero ping in Texas with Batman Bugha, being able to compete on such a level that we've known possible from them. We saw in the Global Championships last year that there was an opportunity for them. And to finally get not the win, but second place, this is the best performance we've ever seen out of them, walking away with $90,000. I am so proud of this duo. But Vivid, look at this top 10, man.
Oh, I'm going straight over to Acorn and Cold. $70,000. Third place, almost clutched up the second place. This day 2 performance from this duo was absolutely absurd. And I was like, yeah, listen, I know their day 1 was not all that well. So I'm like, you know what, let me go take a peek at how many points they had after those first 6 games of day number 1. 134 points. They ended the competition with 748. 600 points were accumulated from this duo just on day number 2 to clutch up that top 3. How in the world can you ever count this duo out if they are willing to pull something like that off? Of course, winning an FNCS this year, getting 5th in major number 2, and now following up that with a 3rd place. Incredible run.
But what I noticed, though, Peterbot and Pollo, Acorn and Cold, like you said, have already punched their ticket to the Global Championships. We're just getting the top 10 look right here. Victor V and Paper, Bryson, Bolta, Even, Bugha, Duke, Sphinx, Trashy, Threats, Clicks, Veno going to be joining the top 3, as well as Muzz and Epic Whale. But who is going to be the final 2 teams that's going to be joining us into the Global Championships?
We'll get there. We'll get there. But first, I wanted to talk about Veno and Clicks, right? This duo coming together. They did not quite get the Axe of Champions, but they are going to the Global Championships. And there's still a title that could be earned there. A title above an FNCS champion, right? A global champion. Of course, there's still things I'm sure that they are thinking, hey, we need to work on just A, B, C, these little things. But I cannot wait to see how much they grow in this next month alone and see them compete on the global stage.
Yeah, exactly right. I mean, for a lot of the duos that we saw actually compete on NA this season, they were newly formed duos, didn't have that much time to prepare. And when you think about it, Clicks and Veno now, like you said, have an extra, basically a month to prepare for globals and get accumulated just that much more as a duo. It could seriously be a dangerous one to look out for. But hopefully this isn't the start of a 4th place curse for Clicks.
I mean, Vivid, you said at the start of day 1, was the move worth it? A lot of this dialogue from the start of Major 3 has been these European invaders coming over and taking those spots away from the Global Championships from NA. But I don't know about you, Vivid, but it looks to me like NA's on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, NA is definitely on top.
That I can see that came over from EU in that top 10, that's going to be Veno himself to maybe put a little bit of an extra stamp on just how impressive that 4th place was.
Well, let's take a look at the standings, right? Let's see if there's any other names here, because remember, we're looking at a top 12. Maybe there's some of these EU names that have come over. We'll find out together right now. Baka and Pars.
Wow.
I cannot believe that they have pulled this off. They secure themselves that top 12. They were fighting for so long, bouncing in 11 and falling out of the top 12, right? Back
Baka and
and
Pars,
forth,
right?
and Baka and Pars, they secure themselves that spot.
Baka Parzas, I don't know what you guys were doing, trying to scare everybody. It was, listen, you guys kept falling down the leaderboard. I will not lie, throughout day number 2 here. But game number 6, you picked it back up. You secured that global championship spot. And honestly, I'm super, super stoked to have this team kind of representing NA at global championships, because they are so good in these types of competitions.
Is this right?
They deserve this so much, just being right outside of that press.
Yo, wait, hold on, bro. This might not be right.
Punching up that last spot to go from 2 victory royales back to back.
Because Baka and Pars
to almost not making it into the global championships is absolutely
14. They
wild.
had
When it mattered most,
13.
they were able to pull out the clutch.
Bro, is this telling me
That's
the
why
right
it's never
stuff?
over till it's over, right? It's never over until it's over there. Shadow and Virgo as well, 11th place. They claim a spot to the global championships. Guys, this means we have
It
a
says
list.
right here
We know
that they're 19.
all
Wow.
of the players that will be competing in the global championships.
Hey.
I don't know how to contain myself right now.
Yeah, I mean, the stage is definitely getting set. I don't even know. I need at least a week to kind of take a look at all of the teams, be like, all right, who's going to be favorites for this thing, right? We've got an entire world's worth of players to kind of digest and actually prepare for that global championship spot. And we got to say, Kelly, we were at global championships last year. The atmosphere, the vibes, the competition
it's
itself,
amazing.
incredible.
Vivid, you say that you need a week to prepare. I need 2 weeks, a fortnight, if you will, to be able to prepare for
Oh
what we are about to win.
my.
I needed to get one pun in, all right? The show's almost over. It's such a bittersweet moment that we got to witness the most competitive, the best grand finals ever, and to just see all the competitors that have made their way through, have fought through the gauntlet of the qualifiers that started over a month ago to come all the way to grand finals, to just climb up the leaderboard and claim their ticket. Every single competitor that you see right here should be praised, should be proud, because they have earned their spots.
They will fight for a coveted title. FNCS Global Champions. Cooper and Miro, the only other duo to have that title, to have that accolade of such gravitas. In a month, I mean, in September, we're going to Fort Worth. And we're going to see Fortnite featuring 6 regions. Vivid, I'm going to pass out again. I'm going to pass out. I need you to catch me. I need you to catch me.
I got you, bro. I'll always catch you, Zeke. I went the wrong way right there, actually.
Bro,
As we go ahead
Fortnite
wrap
Tracker's
things up,
bugging out.
listen, I actually can't believe that I'm about to miss the Fortnite fam for an entire month. Like it feels so surreal that we're about to take a month break and be away, but then it's all going to come back together for the global championships. One heck of an FNCS grand finals, the most stacked one ever, not only entertainment wise but also accolade wise. Thank you to everybody that competed. Congratulations to everybody that won money, placed very, very well, and qualified to the global championships. This was awesome. Thank you, Fortnite fam.
I mean, thank you, Viv.
Alright, so when did they show? So this is Theater Bot and
Crazy
Porno.
mature by there.
The North updated.
Now, first off, obviously,
Okay, so here's 1 through 10. Because they said, Fortnite Tracker said Bryson Bolts were in. Nah, they said box. They're not where they were. So like I think this is still wrong. Let me check on. Let me jump in for it and check.